Kevin, you're home early.
Have you seen my address book? Oh, there it is. Goodbye, Gretchen. So long, Cindy. Drop dead, Dana.
Wasn't Dana your date for tonight?
She was until she saw her old boyfriend at the snack bar. I said, all right, babe, who you with, him or me? Looking back, it was stupid to give her a choice. But I don't care, because as of right now, I'm through with women, and that includes their dumb phone numbers.
Well said, Kevin.
Thanks.
Too bad that was your mother's address book. Thirsty?
No, I'm doing this to get my Junior Pioneers Achievement Badge.
In what? Bladder control?
No, it's for recycling.
Oh.
Thing is, there were hardly any cans in the trash, and to get my badge, I gotta collect at least 100 pounds of aluminum.
Wouldn't it be easier just to rip the siding off the Huffnagel's house?
See ya!
Wesley!
You're no good at this junk. We're gonna have to join the stupid club anyway.
Oh, now look, Wesley. Let's look through your manual and see if we can't find something suitable.
Okay.
Now, let me see. Archery? I think not. Gardening? Pottery?
Hey, what's that stuff with the flags?
That is called semaphore, Wesley. It is a system of communication where flags are held in various positions to indicate different letters and numbers.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. You see, if your ship was in trouble and it had no radio, you could signal to another ship for help like this. SOS. See?
Wow, you know this stuff?
Well,
Oh,
actually,
that's a stupid question. You know everything.
that's true.
So you think you could teach it to me?
Certainly. Yeah, but we'll start first thing in the morning.
Great.
How the hell do you do this stuff? B, C.
Hey, Marcia, want to go outside and play?
No, thanks.
Want to stay inside and play? Hey, Kev.
Hi. Listen, I'm gonna be home late tonight. I'm gonna do deliveries.
You don't usually work on Saturday?
Well, what's the matter, champ? No hot date tonight?
No hot date ever. I'm giving up women.
Oh, yeah?
I decided I'm gonna concentrate on my job and getting ready for college, and that's it.
Okay, honey.
See you guys later.
Poor kid. I forgot how frustrating it can get at that age.
Who is it?
Mr. Clocks,
Who?
your chicken.
Oh, just a second.
Come on, lady, I haven't got all night.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Come on in. Just put it on the table. I'll get my purse, okay?
Okay, it's gonna be $7.50. We ran out of the buttermilk biscuits, so I threw in a couple of corn cobettes instead.
That was very thoughtful.
Sure.
Don't you usually work the drive-up window?
Yeah, the regular delivery guy got food poisoning.
I didn't recognize you. I guess I'm used to seeing you with that silly chicken hat on.
Right. Well, they don't like us to wear it on deliveries. It scares people. Okay.
No, that's okay. This is for you.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Well, enjoy your chicken.
Is it still raining out?
Oh, no, it cleared up if you're thinking of going out.
No, I was, but I may just stay home, wash my hair.
You mean women actually do that? I always thought it was just an excuse so they wouldn't have to go out with me.
Is that why you're working on a Saturday night?
I just don't know what it is. There's something about me and women. It's like the harder I try, the worse I do.
It's too bad.
Well, I'm just going to concentrate on college and my future, and the hell with girls and dating and all that junk. I'm Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. I'm Sharon.
Hi.
across, down, and down. So how was that? Could you tell I was signaling go for help?
I was ready to call the police. Of course, in your case, I'm always ready.
I'm having a little trouble going from H to E.
Yes, well, what you've got to do is to do it a little more crisply.
What do you mean crisply?
I mean more crisply, Wesley. With crispness.
You better show me.
Yeah, well, I think perhaps we've done enough for today.
Oh, come on.
Very well, Wesley. Let's see. H. E. Double R-I-G-A-N spells Harrigan.
Oh, come on, Mr. Belvedere. Quit goofing off. It might be boring for you, but that's just because you know it already.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I forget sometimes.
So, show me.
Yeah. All right, Wesley. H-E, 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 H-E.
Oh, so that's how. I was doing it all wrong.
I had a very nice evening, Sharon.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I hope I can see you again sometime.
Aren't you coming in?
Oh, yeah. That's what I meant. I just didn't know it was going to be so soon.
Want me to make some coffee?
Oh, no, that's okay. I'll take a soda or something.
Why are you whispering?
Oh, I just don't want to wake your parents.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. They live in San Diego.
All right.
Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
So, I really like the restaurant you took me to.
Oh, yeah, it was great. Except for that smart aleck waiter.
Well, I'm sure he didn't mean it when he brought you the children's menu.
Yeah, well, he's lucky I like the Humpty Dumpty platter. You don't mind me doing that, do you?
Oh, well, I guess that one's for George. Is the coast clear? Morning, Kevin. Have a nice date?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Must have been better than pretty good. Your sweater's on inside out.
Hey, it is. Isn't that great?
Not now, Kevin. I have a headache.
It's unbelievable, Mr. Belvedere. I mean, Sharon's smart and beautiful, and I'm gonna see her again tonight.
She sounds delightful. When do we get to meet her?
Never. Well, the thing is, I don't know how Mom and Dad would react to her. There's a little difference in our ages.
Oh, she's older than you.
She's older than Mom. Well, no, not quite, but I don't think I'm ready for anyone to meet her just yet.
Now, look, Kevin, maybe it's none of my business, but I don't think sneaking around is the best way to start a relationship.
Hey, I know what I'm doing, okay?
That's reassuring from someone who can't get dressed in the dark.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, hi, honey, how was your date?
Oh, you know, the usual.
Sorry to hear that.
So are you going to see her again?
I don't know, you know.
Oh, Kevin, didn't you mention something about seeing Sharon tonight?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, right.
Well, why don't you bring her by tonight, champ?
Gee, Dad, I don't know.
Oh, no, just stay for a little while. We'd just like to meet her.
Yes, and I could make some nice treats for you and your little friend. It'll be fun.
Thanks.
Nah, Miles. That's not how you do permission to come aboard. It's not? No, Mr. Belvedere showed me. It's like this. See? Come aboard.
That's it, Wesley. Only remember, crisper.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Heather.
How's Wes doing with his little flags?
Oh, wonderfully. He's learning the stuff faster than I can make it up.
Huh?
Heather, may I take you into my confidence?
Sure.
You know, when it comes to semaphore, I don't know diddly. Well, it's just that Wesley assumed that I did, and although I've tried my best, I simply can't get the hang of it.
You mean Wesley's out there learning a bunch of junk and it doesn't even mean anything?
Yes.
And when he goes for his badge, he's probably going to be humiliated in front of all of his friends?
I'm afraid so.
I love it. Oh, boy, little weenies.
Hands off, Buster. They're for company.
Who's coming? Oh, Kevin's bringing over his new girlfriend. Oh, yeah? Maybe we should serve dog biscuits.
Hey, knock it off, guys. Come on.
It's us.
Hi.
Hi.
Sharon, this is my dad and my sister Heather, my little brother Wes.
It's nice to meet everyone.
Are you one of Kevin's teachers?
Hello?
Hi. You must be Kevin's mother.
Yes. And you must be Sharon's older sister?
Mom, this is Sharon. Sharon Rogers.
I'm very happy to meet you. Have a seat. Kevin, maybe Sharon would like something to drink. A glass of wine?
No, thanks.
Then I'd like some.
Fine.
Bring the bottle.
Don't you two have something to do?
No. Oh, she means you two guys.
So, Sharon, how did you and my son meet?
Kevin delivered some chicken to my apartment, and things just sort of went from there.
That's very nice.
So, what'd you get? The regular or the extra crispy?
Look, this is awkward for me also. When Kevin invited me over here, I just assumed he told you how old I was.
No, he didn't.
The point is, Kevin and I have gone out, and we've had a lot of fun together. But that's pretty much it.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's good. You know, for a minute there, we thought that there was something more to this than just, well, you know, dinner and a movie.
There was.
So, everybody getting acquainted?
Yeah.
Look, Kevin, I think we better be going.
Oh, yeah, right.
Good night. It was nice meeting both of you.
Tramp.
Marcia, sitting there stewing like that isn't going to do any good.
I know. Slut.
Oh, hi, guys.
Where have you been? Do you know what time it is?
Yeah, it's a little after 11.
Okay.
Hey, look, champ, I think it's time we had a little talk about you and Sharon.
Hey, I know, I kind of sprung her on you. But once you get to know her, you're going to think she's terrific.
I'm sure she is terrific, but maybe not for you.
Oh, Mom, please.
Kevin, look, we know what's going on. You're only 18. You're too young to get involved with all of this.
So what are you guys saying?
Just said we think it'd be a good idea if you and Sharon cooled it for a while.
Till when?
Till you're 30.
Look, I'm tired.
Hey, wait a minute, pal. We're not finished talking.
Honey, we just don't want to see you get hurt. You're still in high school. You should be out with your friends, not getting mixed up with someone twice your age.
What about you and Dad?
Huh?
I mean, where'd you find Mom? On the swings?
Listen, Wyatt.
All right, that's it. End of discussion. I absolutely forbid this.
Hey, you can't keep me from seeing Sharon.
Oh, yeah? Well, you won't be seeing her or anybody else, pal. You're grounded.
Look, Sharon and I have something really special going, and I'm not going to let you or anybody else ruin it.
Mr. Belvedere,
Morning, Miles.
is Wesley ready? Our test day. We don't want to be late.
That's what you think.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, Miles, would you go outside? Flag down a bus or something? Wesley will be right with you.
Okie doke.
Before you leave, there's something I've been meaning to say to you.
Okay, but I want to say something first.
Oh?
I mean, I wanted to quit the Pioneers after the first week, but you wouldn't let me. You made me stick to it, and you taught me something I never thought I could learn. So I'm going to get that badge today, and I'm going to bring it home to you.
That's very nice, Wesley.
So what'd you want to say to me?
Just good luck.
Thanks. Thanks.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Thanks. Kevin?
Oh, hi.
Hi. Come on in. You hungry? I just ordered a pizza.
Oh, no thanks.
So, what's going on?
I moved out.
You did?
Yeah, it just seemed like the right thing to do.
Where are you gonna live?
Here. I tried to call, but I guess you weren't home.
No. I was at work.
Oh, yeah? So, how was your day?
Look, Kevin, I don't know if this is such a good idea.
Well, what isn't?
You're moving in.
Why not?
Well, for one thing, there's not a whole lot of room around here.
Well, that's okay with me. I like it cozy.
Look, Kevin, I have my own life. I might want to have someone else over.
What do you mean, like a girlfriend or something? You mean another guy?
Listen, Kevin, I just...
Yeah, I wondered why that pizza guy was here. Did you and Pepperoni Pete have a good time?
What are you talking about?
Look, I just walked out on my parents because they said this was stupid. But I told them that we meant something to each other and nothing was going to come between us.
Kevin, it was just a date.
What do you mean, just a date? We slept together.
So?
So I never did that before.
Really? I didn't know that.
You didn't? Thanks.
Look, Kevin, when you showed up that first time, dressed in your little chicken outfit, talking about how you'd given up on women, I had just finished breaking up with someone and was feeling pretty much the same way myself.
Yeah?
And you made me feel a whole lot better when I really needed it. And I will always remember you for that.
Well, I guess that's something. Well, look, I better get going before they rent out my room or something.
Sure. Look, Kevin, I didn't mean to hurt you.
Oh, no, it's all right. I just got a little carried away. I mean, it was my first time and everything. I guess I just figured I had to be in love. Maybe I was. Need some help?
No, I guess I pushed these leaves around long enough. So, did you forget your toothbrush?
No, I'm back. Things didn't quite work out.
It's too bad.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry about the way I acted last night.
Okay.
Especially that crack about you meeting Mom on the swings. I was upset. I didn't really mean it.
I know, champ. That's why you still have your teeth. So, you all right now?
Yeah, I guess.
I know I'm a couple of days late with this, but you got anything you want to ask about?
No, not really. Except why do I always have to make everything so complicated? I mean, other guys, they just love them and leave them. Why can't I do that?
Because you're a decent, sensitive kid who wants more from somebody than just a quick roll in the hay. I guess you take after your mother.
Hello, Wesley. Would you like a cookie? They're fresh from the oven.
Are they crisp? Flunk the whole thing. I was sitting there watching everybody else do signals, and I'm thinking, boy, what a bunch of dopes. They don't know what they're doing. Then me and Miles start doing our message, and everybody starts laughing. The teacher said it wasn't semaphore we were doing. It was more like the hula. What'd you do this for, Mr. Belvedere? What was it? Some kind of joke to get me back for all the rotten stuff I've done to you?
Look, Wesley, the fact is, I don't know a bloody thing about semaphore.
You don't?
But when you assumed I did, I had too much pride to tell you the truth.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Wesley.
that's okay. I guess you didn't mean to screw me up.
And from now on, I promise you, if I don't know something, I'll come right out and tell you.
Okay. Do you know karate?
No, Wesley, I don't.
Well, that's too bad. Because Miles' dad does, and he's coming over in about 5 minutes. Good night.
Kevin's first encounter with an older woman has left him a bit bruised, but apparently none the worse for wear. He's already back to being rebuffed by girls his own age. Meanwhile, my disastrous journey into the world of semaphore, along with a brief visit from Miles' father, has taught me a valuable lesson in humility. Contrary to popular belief, I now realize I can't do everything. But I'm getting close.
Hi, guys.
Oh, hi, honey. What a nice surprise. What happened, Kev? Did you get kicked out of your apartment?
No, I just thought I'd move in for a while. I kind of miss you guys.
Oh.
And anyway, my apartment doesn't allow pets.
What?
Hey, Kevin. Here's Mr. Whiskers. Who?
Oh, Mom, this is my friend Ginger.
Hi.
Ginger is leaving town for a few days, so I promised her I'd help take care of her cat.
I got a grant to study in Malibu. Anyway, I gotta get going, so just remember to feed him and to love him, and Mr. Whiskers will love you right back, just like he loves his mommy. Yes, he will.
Oh, don't worry, I'll take real good care of him, I promise.
Thanks. And I promise to take care of you, too, just as soon as I get back.
Mr. Whiskers, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful relationship.
That's it. I quit.
What's the matter?
The station manager called me into his office today. Tells me I got to lose weight.
Why? I mean, you're not that fat.
Yeah, and besides, when you're on TV, you get to hide your stomach behind that big desk.
Yeah, well, not anymore. They wanted to make the 6 o'clock report less formal. So now they're making the whole news team sit behind the stupid coffee table. Skip told Tammy my gut looked like the centerpiece.
Well, at least you got to take it home.
I haven't put on that much weight, have I?
Gee, I don't know, Dad. I mean, remember the last time we all went to the park? You and Mr. Belvedere went on the seesaw and it stayed even.
Come on, honey. It's no big deal. We'll just put you on a little diet.
I got to lose 15 pounds in 10 days.
Or we can wire your mouth shut.
Don't bother. The station already made arrangements. They're sending me to some place called Pleasant Valley Ranch and Spa. Some fancy fat farm up in the Poconos.
Honey, these reservations are for the two of us.
Yeah, well, I want you to keep me company.
Oh, George, I'd love to, but I can't go on such short notice. I have court.
Huh? Well, I can't go to this flab fest all by myself. I mean, someone's got to go with me, right?
I'm back.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live a good life yet. It's sizzling hot.
Uh-huh. Well, this looks like fun.
Looks like mating season at SeaWorld.
George, we're going to be here for the next 10 days. Try not to alienate everyone in the first 10 seconds.
Why not? They look pretty thick-skinned.
Come on in, fellas. Don't be bashful. Hi.
Hi.
My name's Bibi. Can you guess what that stands for?
Big buns?
Actually, I was going to guess Brigitte Bardot.
Oh, no, silly. My name's Betsy Baxter, but my best friends call me Bibi. You know, like in the gun.
Okay, everybody line up, please. 3 lines. Hi, my name's Roy Gallagher.
Hi, Roy.
And on behalf of myself and everyone here at Pleasant Valley Ranch and Spa, I bid you all welcome.
Thank you.
Now, I feel certain that most of you must have read about our various programs, our facial massages, the tanning salons, quiet moments, sipping fruit smoothies in a hot tub at sunset.
That's why I came.
Well, forget about it, Petunia. You ain't doing diddly, not until you lose a few tons. And that goes for each and every one of you low-life, jelly-bellied lard buckets. You got a problem, soldier?
Didn't the brochure mention something about refreshments?
Okay, wise guy, hit the deck and give me 20.
I would, but I left my wallet in the car.
I said get down there! You find this all pretty funny, huh, Porky? Why don't you get down there with him? Why don't we all join in the fun? Move it! Move! 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 Okay, sweethearts, let's hit it. You got a 10K run in 5 minutes.
George, we better get up.
Go away.
George, you're not going to lose any weight lying there like a lump.
Fine, and let's take a hike to a house of pancakes.
Look, George, I don't like these things that start like 17 any more than you do. But since we're here, we might as well make the best of it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. M&M?
Now, Dandy, you know what happens if they catch you with these?
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. All right, I'll pet you. Aw, did somebody bring me their little toy mouse? Dead mouse! Oh, wow, a rat and a great big sucker, too.
Why can you get that thing out of here this instant? Oh, not yet, Mom. It's still twitching a little.
Leslie!
All right. I'm going. Oh.
Kevin!
It's the cat, isn't it?
You'd better do something about that beast, young man. I mean, if it's not in here tearing up the furniture, it's out there killing things.
Yeah, poor Grandma Huffnagel still can't find her chihuahua.
Yeah, I know. I saw Pepe's picture on a carton of milk bones. All right, look, I'll think of something, I promise.
To the left, and right, and left, and right, and free.
I can't believe that dinner, Belvedere. I scraped more appetizing stuff off my windshield.
Oh, I don't know, George. I found it quite delicious and satisfying.
Come on, big guy. This is me you're talking to. I seen you eat ding-dongs underwater.
Look, I know this diet isn't easy, but it's as Colonel Gallagher says. We have to channel our negative food energy into more positive endeavors.
Come on, Lynn. We have a date, remember?
Be right with you, BB. She ain't Sarah Lee, but she'll do.
Hey, big guy, what are you in the mood for? Mushroom or pepperoni?
God's sake, what are you all doing?
We're having a pizza party.
Me and the gang decided that tofu junk just wasn't cutting it, so we ordered us some real food.
But what about your diets? You're all doing so well.
Oh, come on, Lynn. One little piece isn't going to hurt you. We can work it off later.
I saved a slice for you.
Okay, everybody, our cat problems are over.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I boarded him in a kennel. See, that way Ginger will still think I'm a sensitive feline aficionado, and I don't have to look at this stupid thing until she gets back.
Here's your cat.
Lieutenant? George Owens, Lynn Belvedere, are you prepared to accept the charges being levied against you?
No, but I wouldn't mind reversing the charges.
Whereas on the 10th day of October, year of our Lord 1988, the above charge did willfully and with complete disregard for the well-being of their fellow dieters, order and consume several large pizza pies on the premises of Pleasant Valley Ranch and Spa in flagrant violation of Article 319/B. And whereas, since the day these jerks got here, they have demonstrated a general unwillingness and or inability to get with the program, they are hereby banished from Pleasant Valley Ranch and Spa in perpetuity. This is your shame, Lieutenant. That's all, folks. Left, turn.
I have never been so humiliated in my entire life.
Oh, come on, big guy. I already apologized.
Don't you big guy me, you pig-nosed delinquent. I liked it here. I liked the diet, the discipline, the people. I felt like Twiggy around these people. Then you had to go and get us thrown out.
Well, I don't know what you're so upset about. I'm the one who's going to get canned if he doesn't lose weight.
You should have thought of that before you called Pinky's Pizza Palace.
Just I've always had this problem. You know, dealing with authority. I mean, the minute somebody tells me what to do, I got to open my big mouth and tell them where to go. I mean, how am I supposed to tell my kids Dad got bounced from a fat farm?
Maybe you won't have to.
Huh?
I mean, we're not expected back for 5 days. There must be something we can do.
Okay, fellas, this here's it. I told you it weren't no Holiday Inn.
I'm sure it'll suit our purposes just fine.
Okay, you boys know best. Just remember, once I shove off, there ain't nobody or nothing around here for 100 miles.
Perfect.
Hey, just don't forget to come back and get us, okay, pal? I don't want to be spending the rest of my life up here with him.
Yeah. I reckon 5 days would be enough for anybody.
So you still think this is such a great idea?
Oh, it won't be so bad, George. We'll eat right. We'll get plenty of exercise. We'll take long walks in the woods. The pounds will simply melt away.
Yeah, you bet. Hey, what's with the ukulele?
We're going to take a canoe ride, aren't we? I was sailing along on my day.
This is a nightmare. I can't believe we're letting a cat take over our whole house.
It's all Kevin's fault. He always does stuff like this to impress girls, and then he never even gets any sex out of it.
Whistling.
Well, it's true.
Shh. I think I hear it coming. Oh, God, I feel like I'm in a diary of Anne Frank.
Hey, what's everybody doing?
He doesn't know we're in here.
Who doesn't know we're in here?
Mr. Whiskers, who do you think? Didn't you see what he did to our house?
Well, yeah, but one cat couldn't do all that.
He had a party.
So, what are you going to do about it?
Hey, come on, guys. Give me a break. It's only for a few more days. He's just a defenseless little pussycat. I mean, he wouldn't hurt a fly. Okay, so he has urges. But he's still one of God's creatures, and I'm not going to do anything to him. I don't care what he did.
He chewed up all your Edie Gourmet records.
Excuse me. Forgot something.
Hey, what's that?
Dinner.
Oh, yeah? What you make?
I call it gulag gazpacho. It's a little recipe I picked up in a Siberian labor camp.
Tastes like boiled grass.
It is.
That's it, Belvedere. We're history. I knew we didn't bring enough food. When Club Cadiddlehopper comes back, all he's going to find is 2 piles of bleached bones sitting in a puddle of hoop cheese. What do you think you're doing?
Bon appetit.
Well, where's mine?
This is my dinner. Go mow your own.
I want yours.
Oh, sure. The other man's gruel is always greener.
Give me that.
That's mine.
What's happening to us, Belvedere? I mean, we're fighting over a cud casserole.
It's the madness, George. The madness that comes with hunger. I saw it on a lifeboat once. 15 of us fought for days over a single piece of Pez.
So what are we going to do, big guy?
Nothing. We must simply try and control ourselves and think of something else besides food.
Yeah, like we could play cards or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe I can find a ball game on the radio over there.
Splendid idea.
And remember, Pizza Posse, they deliver.
There's nothing like a thick, juicy steak.
This just in. Survivors of that Peruvian airline crash have just been found in a remote section of the Andes. Isolated for several weeks, it's alleged that passengers were forced to resort to cannibalism in order to sustain themselves. Now on to sports.
What are you looking at?
Nothing. What are you looking at?
Nothing.
George, I was just going outside to chop some more firewood.
Oh, great idea, big guy. Maybe I can give you a hand, so to speak.
Well, after you.
Oh, after you.
Oh, after you.
You go.
Morning, boys. Did you boys have a good time? My end, I cooked up some fried chicken and biscuits. Thought you boys might be hungry.
Did you say biscuits?
Yeah, with homemade honey butter.
I think he's real, Belvedere.
Oh, thank God. We're saved.
Big guy, my pants are too big.
Mine too. It's a miracle.
We're back.
Oh, hi, honey. Well, gee, you guys both look so thin.
Do you really think so?
Wow, even your butts got cute.
Gee, thanks, kitten.
You know, I really got to hand it to you two. I didn't think you'd last a day at that fat farm. Somebody up there really must know what they're doing.
Yeah, I think so.
You got the last one.
Hi, Mrs. Owen.
Hi, Ginger.
I came to pick up Mr. Whiskers, my cat.
Kevin, Ginger's here.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Ginger. How was California?
Oh, it was great. We even had an earthquake.
Great.
So, where's Mr. Whiskers?
Mr. Whiskers, funny about him.
Huh? What?
Well, it's just, see, somehow his favorite ball got glued to the middle of the street. And he was out there trying to get it, and there was this moving van. It just came out of nowhere.
Kevin.
What?
Where's my cat?
Here you go.
think she took it okay.
Mr. Belvedere will continue in a moment. At any rate, George and I continue to adhere to our diets. And I'm proud to say the word ding-dong isn't even in our vocabulary anymore. George's station is thrilled with the look of their new slimmed-down sportscaster. And as for me, I'm happy to report I look simply stunning in my new Brazilian swimming briefs. Of course, that's only my opinion. I wonder what the neighbors would think. Oh, Grandma, hot they go!
Sunday following Incredible Sunday, the on-camera murder of a guest leaves the staff scrambling to cover its own story on Studio 5B. Then, they're the one and only Dan Aykroyd, Sigourney Weaver, and Bill Murray star in Ghostbusters on the Sunday night movie.
Come on, honey. There's nothing to be afraid of. Besides, you wouldn't be going to the dentist if you'd brushed when you were supposed to and you didn't rot your mouth with all those sweets. Oh, look, this is ridiculous. I want you out of that bathroom right this minute.
Shall I call the SWAT team?
I don't know what else to do.
Let me try. Look, if you go to the dentist like a good soldier, when you come home, Mr. Belvedere will make your favorite triple scoop chocolate crunch sundae.
With extra sprinkles?
Of course.
So, how do I look?
Better. Now knock it off.
I'm getting my teeth cleaned today, and I want to get my money's worth.
Morning.
Morning.
I'm all ready to go to the dentist, Dad.
No rush, pal.
But if you don't get there early, they give you the old drill.
That's it. I'm not going.
Oh, come on, Dad. You gotta.
You see, even Wesley realizes that a trip to the dentist may be unpleasant, but necessary.
No, I like going.
You do?
Yeah. Sometimes it hurts a whole lot, but it sure feels good when it's over.
Sort of like spending the day with you.
Sticks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live the good life yet.
Is everything all right?
I still can't find a roommate to split the rent with, and have a lot of other bills and stuff. I'm just having a little trouble making ends meet.
Oh, well, you know, your father and I can always help out.
No, it's too much money to get from you guys. I was gonna ask Wes. Anyway, I don't want to start borrowing, so I just decided I'm gonna sell my Barracuda.
Oh, you love that car.
Yeah, but it's okay. I mean, I'm right across from campus, so I'll be fine.
Well, if there's anything else we can do, you just ask.
Well, you could let me borrow your Porsche.
That's right, dear. Keep your sense of humor.
I did it! I broke the record. I made a market in 6 minutes, 45 seconds, and I even stopped for one of the red lights.
It's not bad.
Yeah, well, I would have done better if it weren't for all the screaming.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Aren't you coming in?
First, put the car keys on the counter. Now step away from them. Now I'll come in.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, you want to help me with this ad? I'm trying to sell my car.
Fine, I'll buy it.
Huh?
I want my own transportation.
Yeah, but you don't even know how much money I want.
It's bound to be cheaper than trauma care.
Okay, you got a deal.
So how did it go?
Great for Dad.
And even better for the dentist.
What do you mean?
The kid needs braces.
Oh,
I had a doc said his bite's way out of whack.
no. And I haven't bitten anyone in a month.
Oh, look, honey, it's not going to be as bad as you think. Besides, Lady will be glad you wore them.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Kev.
What?
Hi, Kev.
What's the matter with him?
I gotta get braces.
I never needed him.
Yes, you did. We just couldn't afford it.
Excuse me.
Oh, Mrs. Myers.
Is that a fire hose I see?
Yes, ma'am.
That's funny. I don't see any fire. I don't smell any smoke.
What do you at? I guess Mr. Jones must have put himself out. Hey, Wes. Oh, hi, Miles. Let's eat the cafeteria. They're having macaroni and cheese.
I can't eat that stuff. Makes my mouth bark.
It's my last chance to have it. I'm getting braces next week.
Yeah, they're not so bad. He used to them after the first year.
The thing is, we just started junior high, and now I gotta start wearing an erector set in my mouth.
Nobody cares if we wear braces or not. I already made a lot of new friends. Anyways, I'll put my books away and we can all go to the cafeteria together.
Hi, Wesley. Oh, hi, Kimberly. You better be careful. Mr. Jones is still pretty mad at you. Yeah, well, I didn't know a Bunsen burner could go that high. So I was gonna eat out on the lawn. You want to come? I promised I'd eat in the cafeteria with Miles and his friends. You mean the heavy metal group? Huh? That's so sweet of you, Wesley. Treating them like normal people. So you want to come with us? No, thanks.
It's really coming down up there. Hey, champ. What's up?
Well, I got a hot date, so Mom's let me borrow her Porsche.
You never let me.
Well, I will the next time you have a hot date.
That's Tuesday. You want to meet her? Anyway, I'm starving. Where's Belvedere?
He just took Kevin's car to the market.
He took my car out in the rain.
So?
Hello.
Mr. Belvedere, you're soaked.
Yes, that happens when one walks 3 miles through a typhoon.
Yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you that sometimes the distributor shorts out if you let water get into the engine.
Well, it had to go somewhere after the passenger compartment filled up.
Yeah, I guess I also forgot to tell you that the back window doesn't go up.
Because there is no back window.
The handle works great.
Not anymore.
Well, I better get going. I'll see you.
So, what's for dinner?
Soup. Wesley, did you finish all that marshmallow fluff?
Yeah, I made a peanut butter and marshmallow sandwich.
How disgusting. Now I have nothing to put on my liverwurst. What are you watching?
Village of the Damned.
Oh, yes, you were born there, weren't you? What's the matter?
I'm getting my stupid braces tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, I know, but what if there was someone you liked a whole lot, and she liked you, only you were afraid she wouldn't if you had braces?
I don't think a person like that's very nice. And not really worth liking.
Well, what if you already knew she wasn't very nice, but you liked her anyway?
Look, Wesley, Braces aren't going to change who you are. They certainly shouldn't change what people think about you.
So you're not going to start calling me Metal Mouth?
Certainly not. You know I have much better names than that. Good morning, Mrs. Owens.
Good morning, right back.
May I say you look lovely today?
Oh, thank you, and so do you. Though I guess lovely is the wrong word for a man.
Shall we say stunning?
Good morning.
Good morning.
My, what an attractive trio.
Heather, Kevin, we'd better hurry. We don't want to be late for our toothpaste commercial.
You know what, honey bunch? We've got one heck of a handsome family.
I'm back from the dentist.
What have they done to my baby?
He looks like a geek.
He does not, kitten. More like the front end of a 58 DeSoto.
Don't worry, Wesley. It'll all be fine.
Yes, dear. Many respected psychologists and small appliance experts say that wearing braces need not interfere with leading a full and productive life.
Sure, Wes.
Dad, I'm wearing pencils. Look out, he's contagious. What did you do to me? I'm sorry.
It's too late.
I'm sorry. Thank goodness he's gone.
Yeah, and anyway, the kid will be better off outside.
Unless there's lightning.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Because I'm not getting braces ever.
Come on, pal, you can't keep this up forever.
How'd it go? Did you get your braces? What's he doing?
He said he's not going to open up his mouth for the rest of his life.
Can I have that in writing?
Look, maybe you don't like them right now, but you're just going to have to get used to them. Say something.
They're stupid, and they're ugly, and they hurt, and nobody's ever going to see them, so there.
Is he down yet?
He said he was coming.
I'm surprised he's going to school at all, the way he carried on last night about those braces.
Well, I think with a good night's sleep, he'll have gotten this out of his system.
I'm ready.
Are we belly dancing for show and tell?
Wes, what are you doing?
This way I can talk and nobody can see my braces.
Do you really think your braces look any more ridiculous than this thing?
I don't care.
Fine. You go to school like that, maybe you'll see how silly you're being.
Come on, Heather.
Oh, don't forget your lunch, Salome. It's your favorite bologna and cheese on raisin bread and a pack of ho-hos.
I already told you I'm not eating anything I can't suck through a straw.
Oh, don't worry. I put it in the blender.
Forgot to tell you the brakes might need a little tightening.
So might the steering wheel.
What's all this stuff?
Oh, just a few things I found when I cleaned out the car.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, the mechanic at the station asked if I had any records of previous repairs.
Yeah, maybe. Here's last month's.
Oh. And how are you getting on without your little red roadster?
Oh, great.
You must be getting plenty of exercise.
Well, no, actually, I bought another car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, after I paid my rent and stuff, I still had some money left, so I got one of those stupid little Japanese cars, you know.
You mean one of those silly little things that get you all the way to where you want to go?
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, once you get a few of the bugs out and maybe a tune-up, I know you're going to enjoy that old car just as much as I did.
I don't think that's possible. Come in.
Oh, hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Miles.
Is Wesley here? We're supposed to go to the library together.
I believe he's out doing some chores, but it should be done soon. Now, there's that blasted bottle opener. Oh, don't worry. I found it. Ah, Wesley, I see you've given up the veil and put on something more suited to your personality.
Hey, I've gotten a lot of compliments.
Wesley, braces are nothing to be ashamed of, so why don't you take that silly thing off and forget all about this?
No, I'm never opening my mouth in public again.
Well, that should save us all a lot of embarrassment.
Mr. Belvedere's right. There's nothing to be ashamed of.
I know.
What happened to your braces? I never got them. Huh?
My dad waited out in the car because he hates dentists, so I just sat in the lobby for an hour and then came back out and kept my mouth shut ever since.
And they haven't caught on yet?
Of course not. They're just adults.
Hello, George.
Figured out the problem yet?
Yes, I traced it back to the day you and Mrs. Owens decided to have children.
Come on, Belvedere. Kevin didn't sell you a lemon on purpose. He just got lucky.
Look, I'm not spending another dime on this infernal machine. I'm just going to fix it myself.
I didn't know you were a mechanical genius too, big guy.
Oh, yes, I had some experience when I worked for the royal family.
What'd you do? Jumpstart the Queen every morning? Or maybe it's the plug.
Yes, well, I put some new ones in, and I tightened up the solenoid, whatever the hell that is.
Well, let me give her a start.
Good God, it's a miracle.
Hey, maybe it's not such a clunker after all.
Yeah, well, perhaps Lizzie and I just started off on the wrong foot.
Yeah, right.
Come on, let's take him for a spin.
Good idea. Hey, Sam. Come on, Wes.
I just don't want anyone to see me. I'm too hideous.
Okay, whatever you want.
Maybe there's someplace you could send me. You know, like an island for dental defectives? Then I could be with my own kind.
Look, pal, you're acting stupid. I mean, nobody around here cares if you got braces on your teeth or a bird cage around your head. We still love you, right?
Yeah, I know.
So why don't you turn around and give your old pop a big grin? Night, kid.
Going out now.
Remember, small bills. Unmarked, if possible.
Miles is coming over. We're going to the movies.
Oh. You know, it's funny. I bought another bottle of that marshmallow fluff, but someone ate all of it.
Oh, yeah?
You didn't make another of your peanut butter sandwiches, did you?
No.
No, of course not. You wouldn't have been able to eat with those cumbersome braces.
Right.
That's assuming you have braces.
Huh? What do you mean?
Maybe you're faking it. But of course, that would be the most incredible act of audacity beyond any but the most perverse, twisted of minds. That sounds exactly like you. Show me some chrome, Jerome. No problem. Now smile for Mommy.
What was going through your mind? Did you think you could fool us forever?
Just till I was 18.
Well, you must have a real high opinion of your mother and me. Just a couple of dipsticks who wouldn't know a cactus if it poked us in the rear end?
Have you been reading my diary?
Well, I know one thing. You're going back to that dentist today if possible, and you're getting those braces, and that's final.
But they're gonna ruin my life. I don't want to hear it.
But they will. You wear braces and they turn you into a nerd and a wimp and a jerk that nobody likes.
Wes!
Well, that's what they did to Miles.
See ya. Hey, Miles. I got him. Pretty gross, huh? I even scared a couple pit bulls on the way to school. Look, I'm sorry about all that stuff I said. I didn't mean about you being a nerd and a jerk and stuff. Thanks. Sure. Look, you're my best friend. And you have been ever since the day you barked on me coming back from the class trip.
Oh, yeah. And hey, don't worry about braces turning you into a nerd.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was already one before I got them. Just made me use their spot.
Uh-oh, here comes Kimberly.
Hi, Wesley.
Oh, hi, Kimberly.
So, I was just wondering, are you going to the sock hop Friday?
Oh, I don't know, maybe.
I thought if you want to, we could go together. My mom could drive us and pick us up later.
Well, that sounds great, but you sure you want to go with me?
Why wouldn't I?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, what if something happened that made me look kind of, different?
What are you talking about? All I know is that I like you a lot, and that's all that really matters.
Really? Well, guys, this is it. At least till I get these things off.
Little going-away party?
Yep. Me and this junk have had a lot of good times together.
Well, you're young. You'll make other friends.
You know, you were right about these. Nobody even cared except Kimberly, and she got 2 teeth knocked out at dodgeball.
Well, Wesley, there's no need to throw these away.
Why? I can't have this stuff.
No, but I can.
Belvedere?
Hello, Kevin.
Oh, I got a message. Said you wanted to see me?
I would have driven over to your place, but unfortunately it isn't downhill.
Lizzie's still giving you trouble, huh?
I now have a platinum card from the auto club.
It's funny.
Oops. It must be time for his 4 o'clock feeding.
No, I don't get it. I mean, when I had the car, it ran great.
Perhaps it misses you.
Yeah, well, I better get back to campus, so...
Actually, I've been thinking, and I feel badly that you've had to sell it. I know how much you loved it.
Yeah, well, I'll get over it.
I mean, you're a young man on the go. You really should have a hot set of wheels.
What are you saying?
I want my money back, you little huckster.
A deal's a deal.
And a broken neck is a broken neck.
Hey, I didn't ask you to buy that car. You begged me.
Oh, yes, all these years, acting so sweet and innocent. It was just a plot so you could sell me that car.
All right, I'm out of here.
Oh, no, not without that ton of scrap iron in the garage.
Look, I'm not taking that car back.
Very well, then. I'll have it towed back to your apartment, and you can mail me a check for my money.
Listen, when I get home, I better not find that car in front of my apartment. You got that straight?
Very well. It won't be.
Good. I'll see you. What the...
Happy motoring.
Mr. Belvedere will continue in a moment.
Kevin and I have settled our vehicular dispute amicably. He has agreed to repay me in weekly installments. I've agreed to remove the car from his apartment, also in weekly installments. Meanwhile, all's quiet on the orthodontic front as Wesley adjusts to his braces. In fact, he says they give him a menacing quality, which he likes and I consider redundant. I always felt these Owens children would be the death of me. The only thing I'm not sure of is which one will kill me first.
Okay, Mr. Belvedere, I'm ready to drive you to the market.
Well, that answers that.
I'm Morton Dean. Later on Nightline, the nuclear disaster we failed to prepare for. Just
Coming. Hey, Carl.
What took you so long?
Hey, I'm getting ready for our ski trip. Trying to perfect my form.
So you don't fall off the ski lift like last year.
Hey, I was stung by a bee. A winter bee.
Whatever. This is a lot safer.
Ferrari Carathon? What?
It's a contest at Custom Coaches. It's kind of like a marathon. See, everybody puts their hand on a brand new Ferrari, and then you wait. And the last one left wins the car.
Carl, this is even stupider than the time you tried to fill up that Volkswagen with eggs.
If I'd remembered to set the emergency brake, I'd be in Guinness today.
Forget it. You're not going to talk me into this.
Kevin, picture homecoming weekend. Picture an ocean of blondes clamoring for a ride.
Picture me on fresh powder.
Fine. Hey, break a leg.
Bye, Mom.
Heather, go upstairs and take off some of that makeup.
But it's the same as I wear every day.
Yeah, and I don't think that's enough.
You can come into school.
You watch your attitude, young man.
More coffee, Mrs. Owens?
Oh, no, it's bitter.
She always used to have a second cup. Something wrong, Mrs. Owens?
I don't want to go to work.
Problems at the legal hut?
Yesterday, I spent 3 hours preparing a will for a woman who's leaving everything to her parakeet.
But so few parakeets have adequate pensions to see them through their golden years.
That's not what I went to law school for.
Oh, come now, we must all endure a little drudgery in our jobs. The key is to stay cheerful.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Belvedere, I volunteered you to bake 800 cupcakes for the junior high carnival in car wash.
Fine.
Come on, Wes, I'll drop you at school.
See you, Mr. Belvedere.
Goodbye, Wesley.
I forgot my lunch.
I didn't.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live a good life yet.
Well? Huh?
All right. It's a hot car. But, I mean, look at all these people. What chance do I have?
Twice as much as anyone else.
What?
If we act as a team, then if either one of us wins, we can share the car.
Nah, come on. It's a waste of time.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Are you in the contest?
Oh, well,
I'd do anything for a man in a Ferrari.
I want this car.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Custom Coaches Ferrari Carathon.
Can't you just feel the excitement in the air? One of you is going to drive away in the creme de la creme on the road today. Huh? Oh, and here's a kiss for good luck.
I'm not a contestant.
Who cares? It's fun to be the judge. All right, let's go over the rules. One hand on the car at all times. No exceptions. No crazy glue. And I just hope your kidneys hold up. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Any questions? Boy, are you dumb. That's one down.
Mrs. Safarik, why do you want to sue the President of the United States?
I ran out of cheese.
Pardon?
You know, those 5-pound blocks the feds are giving away.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Well, what am I going to do with all the crackers I bought?
Mrs. Safarik, your suit has no basis. I can't take your money.
You can't take my money? What kind of a lawyer are you?
Legal hut, over 1 million served. Oh, yeah, Mrs. McAllister, I have your revised will right in front of me. Now, the fourth revision states that you want to leave all of your party dresses to your daughter, Cindy. Oh, I see. Now you want to leave them to your son, Amos. Yeah, the parents are always the last to know. Oh, you want to come in tomorrow with more changes? Oh, no problem. Number 68. Yes?
Marcia, this is Mr. Hodnett.
Hello, Mr. Hodnett.
Could you please come to my office?
Right away. Have a seat. Hello, Mr. Hodnett.
Marcia, I want you to know I've had my eye on you. Actually, both eyes. And I have some exciting news. They're transferring... Marcia?
Mr. Hodnett, you were saying?
They're transferring me to the head office. I'm moving up to the big time.
Congratulations, Mr. Hodnett. They need people like you at 3 Mile Island.
Of course, I will need a replacement to run this office. Guess who I have in mind? Hint, hint, hint.
Me?
Why, you are sharp.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, don't say anything. Look around, you lucky lady. All this is yours.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Westman. What do you got there?
It's for school. We're making a time capsule. So far, I've got a baseball, a Newsweek, and a pair of Mr. Belvedere's bikini underwear.
Hi, everybody.
Hey,
Hi, Mom.
Hello, Mrs. Owens. How was your day?
Oh, fine. I did some casework, got a promotion, drafted a couple of wills. What's for dinner?
What was that, a promotion?
Oh, it's nothing. They want me to run the office.
Hey, Mom, that's great. I'm so proud of you. So does that mean you get to fire people and embezzle money?
Nice to have a role model, isn't it, Wesley?
It's no big deal.
So I guess you'll be getting a raise, huh, Mom?
I suppose.
Gee, I'd love to go to Fort Lauderdale for spring break. Not till I get my new 10-speed.
Hey, let's not get greedy. Besides, your old man needs a new set of golf clubs.
I say this calls for some champagne.
All right.
Not for you. You're the designated driver.
Hoop-dee-doo.
We missed you at your promotion party.
Oh, no, thanks. I don't feel like champagne.
It's flat ginger ale. It seemed more fitting.
Mr. Belvedere, what would you say if I told you that I don't want this promotion?
I'd understand.
You would?
Of course. It's a new challenge, and you may not be feeling up to it.
That's for sure.
I remember when I was summoned to Buckingham Palace to serve the Queen. Up to then, I'd only served 2 Viscounts and an Earl. Not a very crisp parallel, is it? My point is, change is good for the soul.
Yes, I guess it is.
Of course. And if you put your mind to it, you can do anything you want.
And I just may.
Mm. 52,000 bottles of beer on the wall, Carl. 52,000 bottles of beer. Carl. If one of those bottles should happen to fall, 51,999.
Carl! What? Will you shut up? We're not coming home from summer camp.
Boy, someone sure got up on the wrong side of the fender this morning.
Uh-oh, someone's in trouble. He's fading fast. He's down to the headlights. He's bounced off the bumper. Better luck next time, pal.
Hey, just 3 more to go. Hang in there, Kev.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Belvedere.
Why was that?
Hi, kids. How's school?
Well, I got a D on my trig test. And I got detention for hiding in the towel basket in the girls' locker room.
Oh, I've got the best kids in the whole world.
Mrs. Owens, if you're trying to break the children's necks, could you let Heather go? Good morning.
Honey, you just get better looking every day. Well, bye, everybody.
What's with Mom?
It's very simple. She's talked to me, and now she likes work again.
Hey, when are you going to take my order?
Keep your shirt on, Mac. We're breaking in a new girl.
Hi, cutie. Babs is my name and Waiting's my game. What'll it be?
Veterans Day.
Johnny, give me a sea burger, hold the rabbit food, and whack 'em.
Honey, you just ordered a scrambled cheeseburger.
No. I mean a cheeseburger with fries, hold the lettuce.
Oh, okay. Johnny, nix that. She wants a sea burger, hold the rabbit food, don't forget the shoes. You'll get the hang of it.
Thanks.
For the lovebirds on the house.
Hey, Beth, they're playing our song. Move your button.
Now don't go away.
Lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Call me baby lollipop, tell you why.
Oh, Heather, you would have loved the late movie last night. There's this couple and they're in love and they're making out in the park. Then this monster comes out of the pond and squishes their brains out.
Oatmeal, anyone?
Morning.
Hey,
Good morning, Mr.
Hey, Marsh. You up for a dinner and a movie tonight?
Oh, I can't, honey. I have to work a double shift.
A double shift at a law office?
Oh, yeah, we're swamped. It's our deposition day's blowout. Well, gotta run.
Hey, kids, you notice anything funny about your mom lately?
Not really, except she's been acting kind of immature and wearing weird stuff and being sort of a ditz.
Maybe she's pregnant.
Don't look at me. Oh, Mrs. Owens. Forget something?
Oh, thanks, Mr. Belvedere. I don't know where my head is.
Well, it's certainly not in there. I always thought the boss took work home.
Oh, I do. But I did it all, so I did what I had to do, and now I have to go to work to get more to do. See ya.
Looks like a job for Belvedere, man.
Where am I? Where no man has dared to go before. Now get off me.
You know, you have an attitude problem.
Oh, yeah? Well, you have a stink problem.
You guys friends? We used to be. We were going to share this car. Not anymore.
Hey, that is fine with me.
Well, if I win, I'm going to sell it.
Huh?
Well, I've been out of work for over a year now, and I got to get my family back on its feet.
Gosh, that's too bad.
Yeah. I mean, my wife was carrying the load for a while. Till the accident.
The accident?
Yeah. And it's so tough with 7 mouths to feed. Amy, and Joey, and Tina, Ricky, Jimmy, Terry, and of course, little Mary Sue.
Yeah, you forgot Happy, Sneezy, and Dopey. Come on. This is a snow job. You just want us to feel sorry for you. You don't have any 7 kids or a wife that's been in some big, tragic accidents.
Joe! Joe, I finally found you. What are you doing here?
Oh, honey, I wanted to surprise you. If I win this car, then we can afford your artificial hip.
Who needs a hip when I have a man like you?
Hey, Belvedere, I just went over to Legal Hut to surprise Marcia. They said she quit last week.
George.
Where the hell has she been going every day?
Well,
Don't give me that. She's stepping out on me.
I assure you, you're jumping to conclusions.
Oh, yeah? She's acting like a kid. She's real happy. And she's covering up something. What else could it be?
Maybe she's become a young Republican.
What am I going to do? I know. I'll confront her. No, first I'll find out who the guy is, and I'll break his face, and then I'll confront her. No. Maybe I'll have an affair of my own. Then I'll break the guy's face, and then I'll confront her. Yeah, that's it. What am I going to do?
Well, if I was upset as you, I know what I'd do.
What?
Get a cheeseburger.
Hey, Johnny, dress me a pig, wash the dish rag, and stir up the worms. Now you're talking.
Thank you.
Hey, what is it with you, Belvedere? My marriage is on the rocks, and all you can think about is stuffing your gut.
George, just sit down and relax.
Oh, my God.
You know, this reminds me of a place I used to take Marcia when we were going out. She'd always order the meatloaf, and I'd get liver and onions. How could it happen right under my nose?
The Ringling Brothers Circus could happen under your nose. Oh, waitress, will you take our order?
Hold your horses. Oh.
Nice going, Babs.
Babs?
Well, hi, George. Mr. Belvedere. Can I tell you about the specials?
Well, forget the specials. What are you doing here?
I work here.
Well, you're supposed to be a lawyer.
I was. I mean, I am.
But what happened to Legal Hut and your promotion?
Haven't you ever worked really hard for something and once you've achieved it, it's just a big letdown?
I have. It happened when I got to the top of Mount Everest and found a 7-Eleven. I'll be over there.
George, I always dreamed of being a lawyer, defending the underdog, making people's lives better. But working at Legal Hut, that's not law. In fact, it should be against the law.
Well, if you hated it so much, why didn't you tell me?
I just couldn't. Not after all the sacrifices you made putting me through law school.
It wasn't so bad. So what if it set us back 30 grand? And you weren't around when the kids needed you. And we had to go out and hire Belvedere. And then couldn't get rid of him.
You have a right to be mad at me.
I'm not mad. To tell you the truth, I'm kind of relieved.
Why?
Well, with all your sneaking around and stuff, you know. Belvedere thought you were having an affair.
George, that's so sweet.
So, what's the deal? You gonna be a waitress now?
Not forever, but I need a little time to get my bearings, and, well, this does help pay the bills.
Hey, Babs, it's showtime. Plus, this is a lot of fun. Hey, take a photo. Good looking.
Come on, baby. I need gravy. Gimme gravy tonight. I knew you danced the mashed potatoes fine, but that don't show me that you're really mine. What's the dancing without romancing? So put that something extra on the line. Gimme gravy. I like a mashed potatoes. Gimme gravy. Come on and treat me right. Gimme gravy. Baby, you're the greatest. So gimme gravy tonight. I think it's twisting, but I want some more. There's something missing while we're on the floor. Come on, baby, I want some gravy. A little kiss is what I'm waiting for. Gimme gravy. I'm a mashed potato. Gimme gravy. Come on and kiss me right. Gimme gravy. Baby, you're the greatest. So gimme gravy tonight. Now when the mashed potatoes finally through, there's lots of gooey, gravy things to do. Lots of loving, kissing, hugging. I wanna ride that gravy train with you. Gimme mashed potatoes.
Look, guys, what do you say we call it a draw, and I'll get each of you a hot deal on a new minivan. What do you say?
Go for it, Carl. Minivan's about your speed.
Owens, I'd rather die before you get this car.
Have a heart. This tuxedo is rented.
Hang in there, Joe. Think of Amy and Joey and Tina and Ricky and Jimmy and Terry.
What about little Mary Sue?
I had to tell you after this was over. She's an angel now.
Kev, what if they're on the level? Who cares?
Look at us.
Huh?
We've become animals. We don't care about anybody but ourselves.
You're right. I'm so tired. I don't even know who I am anymore.
You're still my best buddy.
Carl, look, I'm really sorry about the way I've been acting.
Me too.
Oh, guys, that's beautiful.
Why don't you boys shake hands?
Put her there, pal.
Thank God! Oh, God!
See how happy we made
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Disraeli once wrote, "Everything comes if a man will only wait." He obviously never tried to win a Ferrari. But Kevin is a good sport. And I'm sure he'll feel better about things in a week or two after he wakes up. Speaking of waiting, Marcia seems quite happy doing just that. At least for now. It might seem incongruous for a lawyer to find satisfaction as a waitress. But as I always say, whatever turns you on.
I'm Ted Koppel. Later on Nightline, TV crime shows that turn their viewers into police informers. A useful public service or a seedy new form of vigilantism?
The 10 of us.
I don't think that's appropriate schoolwear.
Mom, it's totally fresh.
Fresh? It's 20 years old.
Mom, fresh means it's better than rad.
I just don't think you should wear it to school.
But it's 60s Day, and I want to be the grooviest looking bird on campus.
Oh, Heather, it's just so revealing. And I won't have any daughter of mine prancing around in something she can't even bend over in.
Morning.
Hi.
Hey, Marsh, isn't that the dress you used to wear with no underwear? Hey, Wes, what you doing?
Homework.
Hey, these are women's magazines.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking for a recipe. We have to bring one in for home ec class.
Home economics? I thought you were taking wood shop.
Well, I wanted to, but the school board voted that I can't use power tools.
You don't belong in home ec. You're a guy.
So is Mr. Belvedere.
I love the smell of laundry in the morning.
Hey, what kind of example are you setting for the kid?
The same you should be setting for Kevin. Even though he's moved to his own apartment, I still have to do his wash.
What the hell is this?
He wants a pair of Kevin's undershorts.
Looks like Kev had a pretty hot day.
What's that kid doing over there anyway?
Come on, Glenn. Give me a break, will you? This is my last pair, you clothes-sucking furball.
Glenn cannot be helping it. He's on the high fiber diet.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares?
I can't stand it anymore.
Try dusting the same table for 5 years.
I just can't live with Glenn.
I thought your new roommate's name was Anatole.
It is. Glenn's his goat.
You said your apartment didn't allow pets.
Anatole got off on a technicality. Claimed Glenn was a relative.
Frankly, Kevin, you smell like you hosted a family reunion.
Come on, it's not that bad.
Gee, what stinks? Hi, Kev.
Hi, Dad. Well, I gotta go. I gotta get down to Chetwin's plumbing supply.
Oh, yeah? If you're shopping for a new shower head, be sure to use it.
No, it's for my business course. See, we have to observe a real business and see how it works.
Yeah, well, couldn't you observe something a little flashier, like a Ferrari dealership?
I was late to class the day they gave out the assignments. It was either a plumbing warehouse or prisoner delousing. Anyway, I gotta borrow the plunger.
Oh, it's under the sink. Be sure and put it back. Wesley needs it for the Christmas pageant. He wrote his own part this year.
Hey, Ralph, when you're through there, I got a new shipment of copper pipe. Needs to be unpacked.
You got it, boss.
This is the warehouse, Owens. The elbow joint, you might say, the whole company.
Elbow joint. Got it.
Casey.
Hey, Tony! We're paying you by the hour, not the cigarettes.
Hey, Casey.
What do you need, Mr. Palmer?
Casey O'Connell. Kevin Owens. Hi. Casey's our warehouse foreman.
Ah, great. It's about time I got some help. Give Tony a hand with the urinals.
Oh, Kevin isn't here to work. He's from the college. He's here to observe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so be nice to him, and maybe he'll come back and run the place for us when he graduates.
So, what exactly do you do?
I work.
Ah, great. Oh, Miss O'Connell, Fawcett is spelled with a U, not a W.
Look, college boy, let's get a few things straight. This may be playtime for you, but this is my job. I don't work, I don't eat.
Hey, I do understand the concept of work.
Good. Then you can just sit right over there and watch some.
Fine.
You ever build a birdhouse, Belvedere?
No. That's what nests are for.
Is Wesley back yet?
I haven't seen him.
I'm sure wherever he is, someone is regretting it.
He went to the supermarket. It's part of his home economics class. He's trying to see how far he can stretch $1.
I think the lad's in for a rude awakening.
We're back.
What'd you do, Wes? Rob the store?
No, I used coupons.
It took us like an hour to check out. The lady behind us went into labor.
Anyway, Mom, here's your change. Thank you.
$35? I only gave you a 20.
Yeah, I know. See, I only bought things that were on sale, and I had a whole bunch of double coupons, and I went to the store on triple coupon day. They came out owing me money.
Hey, that's great, champ. Why can't you do that, Belvedere?
I could, George, but we'd only end up with a lot of things we don't want or couldn't use.
Not necessarily.
Ho-hos. You bought me ho-hos?
Yep, 12 cartons.
What the hell's going on here? Come on, guys, get your butts back to work.
Morning.
Uh-huh.
I, got you this.
Yeah?
Well, you know, you and I, we kind of got off on the wrong foot, and I wanted you to know I was an okay kind of guy, and so are you.
Okay.
Aren't you going to open it? It's a coffee cup.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, sorry I left the seat up.
Casey, to the loading dock. Casey, to the loading dock.
Casey. I get it. Warehouse, Owen speaking. Yeah, sure, I can take an order. What do you need? 400 sump pumps. Hey, no problem. We'll ship them right out. You want them gift wrapped? Okay.
What was that all about?
Oh, I just moved 400 sump pumps.
From where to where?
Well, from us to Septic City. If we get them there by 5 o'clock, they'll even waive the volume discount.
Great. There's only one little problem. We don't have any pumps, sump or otherwise. We're back ordered till January.
Oh.
Yeah, so now I have to go back to Septic City and try to clean up your stupid mess, all because you just wanted to play plumber's helper.
Hey, I made a mistake, all right? You don't have to jump down my throat.
Why not? They're going to be jumping down mine.
Look, I'm sorry. I mean, what can I say?
Nothing. You don't have to say a thing, so why don't you just go and
sit over there.
Fat. 328 milligrams. Yeah, sodium. 74 milligrams. Overcooked veggies. Nutritional value, Zipola. I'm sorry, Mr. Belvedere, but I'm gonna have to write you up.
What are you supposed to be, the food police?
No, I'm just going by the Surgeon General's guidelines. Frankly, for this meal, you'd get the chair.
Now, just a minute. Let me remind you that I've cooked for everyone, from Gandhi to Winston Churchill.
Yeah, and they're all dead. Well, at least one thing's edible.
Your sister will be delighted to hear that. She's tie-dyeing a T-shirt.
Go fish. Please, to be stopping that. You're stinking up whole joint.
No, he is stinking up whole joints.
I am not talking to you until you come down off your low horse.
Reeks. My apartment reeks.
Your apartment is 50-50 split.
Ah, see, now you're getting it. I want your 50 to split.
No way, Habib. Glenn likes it here.
Glenn does not get a vote.
Oh, this is a fine how do you do it. I plan big party and you want us out.
What party?
Oh, it's big blow-up for all foreign exchange students.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. It's Rimsky-Korsakov's birthday.
Hey, I don't care whose corset Rimsky ripped off. I want you and that card-carrying stink bomb out of here.
Don't hold your nose.
And while we're at it, I thought you said you were going to keep that bearded trash compactor out of my room.
I say a lot of things.
Yeah, well, I take enough abuse at work from hard-hatted Hannah. I don't need to come home to hoof jam on my bedspread. Yeah.
You guys want to keep it down in there?
What are you doing here?
I live here.
What? Since when?
This morning.
All right, let me get this straight. You actually live here?
Mm-hmm. Right next door.
Oh, that's great. No, really, that's terrific. I mean, there must be 1,000 other buildings you could have moved into. Why'd you have to move here?
I didn't see a sign with your name on it. Although I should have recognized your smell.
Hey, it's not my smell. It's the goats.
You're roasting one?
I live with one.
Oh, so that's what you college clowns are into these days.
You know, you really have a big problem.
Yeah? Well, at least I'm paying my own way.
And what is that supposed to mean?
You go to college full-time and can afford this place. You don't need a PhD to figure out Mommy and Daddy are footing the bills.
Well, you know, they help a little, but I do the rest. You're acting like I'm privileged or something.
Master Kevin, your laundry.
Chef Wesley has informed me that dinner will be delayed.
Oh. No, look, I think it's a wonderful idea. When he's older, he'll be glad he can cook for himself.
That's assuming they allow him a hot plate in his cell.
What's he making anyway?
He wouldn't let me see. My best guess is he's boiling fish sticks.
I'd say it's 50-50. We all end up with botulism.
Yeah, now your brother's working very hard on this meal.
Your mother's quite right. So just spit it in your napkin and I'll whip up something later.
Ladies and gentlemen, and you too, Heather, dinner is served.
You okay, big guy? You left before dessert.
What was it?
Oh, he called it something French. But it had all kinds of chocolate, strawberry sauce, lots of fluffy whipped cream. It was pretty good.
Yes, well, I wasn't hungry.
Oh, is that why there's 4 empty boxes of Ho-Hos on the ground?
It grieves me to say this, but I think I'm jealous of Wesley.
Why?
It's my own fault. I've grown complacent.
Hey, you're big boned. You can get away with it.
George, I mean I've grown lazy in the kitchen.
Big guy, you're just in a slump. You got to get a bigger lead off first.
George.
And keep your cleats up when you go into your slide.
George, I
really try to keep the dirt out of your mouth when you dive for home.
George, I don't know when I've been so moved.
Pal, just remember, don't let yourself get psyched out before you step up to the plate. The dinner plate, I mean.
You're right, George. That's exactly what I've been doing. I've let that pint-sized Wolfgang Puck scare me out of my own kitchen.
Hey, where are you going?
To hit a home run. Over there. Young Owens,
Yeah?
this kitchen isn't big enough for the both of us.
It isn't big enough for the both of you.
I demand satisfaction.
Huh?
I challenge you to a cook-off.
I don't smell smoke.
Excuse me?
You were banging on my wall, pal. This place better be on fire.
Hey, your music's too loud.
It's heavy metal. It's supposed to be.
Come on, Casey, will you cut me some slack? I've got 2 tests tomorrow. My jerk of a roommate finally took his stupid goat to the drive-in, and now I have to go head-to-head with the Wicked Witch of the plumbing world.
What's the matter? Are you afraid you might flunk out and have to work for a living?
Come on, Casey, I go to school all day. When I come home, I have to study.
Come on, Kevy. I work all day. When I come home, I need to relax.
Okay. Now, I've tried to be nice. But frankly, boss, you are crowding me.
Well, now you know how I feel at work.
I'm standing right here.
Was this your stupid idea?
Uh-huh.
Why didn't you run it by me first?
Well, there wasn't time.
Thanks.
Owens, I don't mind telling you, I thought this was pretty crazy when you came up with it. But by golly, it's beautiful. It's sort of like the ice capades.
Mr. Palmer, we're not really going to keep doing this, are we?
Are you kidding? The orders keep flying out of here.
Owens, I'm going to get you for this.
This is a straw that broke the camel's back.
Oh, relax, Kevin. There are no camels here. Ask my daddy horses.
Listen, I want you, your friends, and their barnyard buddies out of here.
Listen up, Rooney. We're having a party.
Yeah. I don't give a Hungarian zitherpick what you're having. You're gone.
No.
What did you say?
I said no. You're going to have to make me, homeboy.
No problem. Out. Okay, who's next? Come on. That's right.
You are stinking American pigskin.
I'll go along with that stinking part.
What happened to you?
Oh, well, thanks to your little roller skating scheme, I fell and broke my ankle.
Look, I'm sorry.
Not as sorry as I am. I'm going to be out of work for 8 weeks. How am I supposed to pay my rent on workman's comp?
Well, how should I know?
Well, maybe you should have thought of that before you started playing roller derby.
Here, why don't you sit down and yell at me?
Fine. Just don't touch me, okay?
Hey, look, I'm just trying to help.
Oh, I think you've done enough already, college boy.
No, what is it with you, Casey? All right, maybe I messed up your foot, but you have been on my case with all this college stuff since day one.
Well, how would you feel if every time you were up for a promotion, some college punk strolled in and took it away from you?
Oh, so that's what this is all about. You think I want your job? I don't want your crummy job.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Rosy Future, but that crummy job is all I've got. All I'm ever gonna get.
Well, look, it's just maybe you should quit blaming college for all your problems and try going there yourself.
Forget it. That's stupid. I can't afford college. I can't even afford to pay my rent.
Yeah. Well, why don't you move in here?
What?
Well, look, I mean, you need a place to stay, and I need a roommate. Besides, boss, I owe you one.
I'd like to tell you to take a flying leap. But frankly, I've got nothing better.
Okay, we'll give it a shot.
Okay, but no funny stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't dream of it. And no playing the stereo when I'm trying to study.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Oh, and no overnight guests.
And no overnight goats.
my burner.
I have first dibs. It's 9 o'clock and I gotta eat something. It's empty.
We're using everything for the cook-off.
Well, can you hurry up? Dad's starting to gnaw at the table.
We're keeping the judges waiting.
Good food takes time, but I guess you wouldn't know that.
You're going to have to eat those words, you little twit. And they'll taste far better than your food.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
On guard.
Dinner is served.
And may the best chef win.
Don't worry, Wesley, I will.
Hey, where'd everyone go?
Oh.
Hi, guys. Boy, am I stuffed. You guys already ate?
Already? It's after 11. You guys can cook till dawn. We went out for some chili dogs.
What about all this food?
Oh, don't worry. We'll just pop it in the microwave and have it tomorrow.
Pop it in the microwave. What a fanciful notion.
Anybody even know where the bicarbonate is?
I'll race you.
Oh. Now we'll never know who's best.
Actually, we wouldn't have anyway. I sabotaged your stroganoff.
Well, to be truthful, I put the fish heads back in your bouillabaisse. Wesley, you didn't do anything to the turkey, did you?
Did you mess with my prime rib?
Never laid a glove on it.
Bet I can eat more than you.
There's one born every minute.
Mr. Belvedere will continue in a moment.
I'm not quite sure what's going on at Kevin's apartment, but at least his laundry is no longer in tatters. It did, however, include a pair of lace panties. There's either a healthy, rational explanation for this, or a good movie of the week. As for Wesley, he has conceded that I am the undisputed king of the kitchen. In turn, I magnanimously allowed him to win our grand eat-off.
Mr. Belvedere, I feel sick.
I feel just dandy.
I'm Ted Koppel. Later on Nightline, hints that murder with a homosexual backdrop was behind the USS Iowa tragedy. But apparently none of that happened. How did the story surface?
Monday, when a field trip becomes a matter of life and death, it's MacGyver's greatest challenge.
Gooberson died. Who? Lamar Gooberson, the fattest man in the world. It says when he died, he weighed over 1,200 pounds. They had to bury him in a piano crate.
Wow. Gee, I wonder who the fattest man in the world is now.
Good morning, everyone.
See you guys. I gotta get down to the station.
Huh? But you don't have to do the news until tonight.
I know. I just got a call from the Barbara Collins show. Somebody fell through, so they need another guest. Pronto.
And they're sending you to pick him up?
No, I'm it. I guess they want me to dazzle them with a few of my sports stories.
Oh, that's great, honey. Barbara Collins has the #1 show in Pittsburgh.
At least she did. Good luck, George.
Yeah, knock 'em dead.
Good luck, Dad. Thanks, guys. I just hope I do as good as the guy who canceled.
Who was that, Dad?
I don't know. I think it was that Michael Jackson guy.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cared when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared, but sometimes things get turned around and no one spared. All hands look out below. There's a change in the status quo. Gonna need all the help that we can can get. According to our new arrival, life is more than mere survival. We just might live the good life yet.
So, Drysdale looks at me and says, "What do you mean pull over? I thought you were driving."
Oh, George, that is absolutely marvelous. Now, come on, George, give us the lowdown. Do you really think the Pirates are going to leave Pittsburgh?
Oh, I hope not, Barbara, because if they do, it's really going to upset their fan.
Oh, there, we're out of time. On behalf of my co-host Brad and myself, I would like to thank all our guests today, especially sportscaster George Owens, who is the most fabulous guest we've had on here for a long, long time. Bye, everybody. Well, thanks, George. That was terrific. I really appreciate your filling in on such short notice.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Miss Collins.
Please call me Barbara.
Hey, George, you done real good.
Brad, I believe the grown-ups were talking.
Oh, sorry, Barb. Well, I'll just wait in your dressing room.
Fine.
Anyway, thanks again for having me. Maybe we can do it again sometime.
Okay. How about tomorrow?
Huh?
I'll see you here at 8.
Hey, where have you guys been?
At the mall. I figured it was time to get Wes some new clothes.
Oh, yeah, what'd you get? I'm wearing them. That stuff looks just as nerdy as the other junk you wear.
Hey, well, I think he looks very handsome. I'll go put the rest of this stuff up in your room.
Thanks, Mom.
What are you laughing at?
You look like Dennis the Menace.
Huh?
Wes, don't you see what Mom's doing? You're her youngest, her little baby. And she's still dressing you like one.
What do you mean? It's not like I'm wearing a diaper or anything.
Go ahead, Wes, yuck it up. But you're in junior high now, and pretty soon everybody's going to be laughing at you.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So what should I do?
Just leave everything to me. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? I am proud to present the new, improved, and incredibly hip Wesley T. Owens 488.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Well, it sounds like him. Maybe it's part of the FBI's witness relocation program.
What happened to all the clothes I just bought him?
We took him back. Doesn't he look great?
He just looks so grown up. What happened to my little baby? Mom, I'm 12. Get a life. I don't know. It's times like this that I almost wish I had another one.
Mrs. Owens, please, for the sake of mankind, don't.
Then you add some finely chopped cilantro to your diced tomatoes, peppers, and onions, which gives your souffle an exciting Mexican flair.
Mexican food is good.
Quiet, Brad. Well, I don't know about you, George, but I am a complete disaster in the kitchen. Do you do any cooking at home?
Oh, actually, I make a pretty mean bowl of chili. Huh? At least that's what the survivors tell me.
Now, George, fun is fun, but you're falling down on the job.
Oh, sorry, Estelle, the cooking lady.
Now, how much milk does it say that we need to put?
It says here 1/2 cup.
1/2 cup.
And a pinch of salt.
And a pinch of salt.
And then you take 2 eggs.
Then you take 2 eggs.
And you crack them over your head.
And you crack them over your head.
We'll be back with more of Estelle the cooking lady, I think, after this word from our sponsor. Oh, my Skip, look who's here.
Oh, hey, guys. I was just going over some copy for tonight.
Oh, you're still doing sports?
I didn't think Mr. Talk Show had the time.
Yeah, well, I think I'm finished doing the Barbara Collins show, especially after that egg business this morning.
It's probably just as well.
Believe me, the further away you stay from the spider lady, the better.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, I hate to spread stuff like this around, but Barbara's sort of a man-eater.
What do you mean?
Oh, I mean, first she has a guy on as a guest, and then she makes him her co-host.
Then she chews him up and spits him out. Patooey.
Oh, come on. You guys are nuts.
George, 6 months ago, Brad was a guest on Barbara's show, too.
So?
So he came on to give a pool cleaning demonstration.
Well, see you guys.
Hey, where are you going, Brad?
I just got canned. Well, Barbara said she was only holding me back, so I'm going out to California to try out for the Tonight Show. Here comes Johnny.
That's great, Brad.
Yeah, best of luck.
Hey, Brad, if you're not going to be co-host anymore, who is?
Oh, George.
Here's your coffee, Mrs. Owens.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Belvedere. Mr. Belvedere,
Yes, ma'am.
this is double Dutch mocha. I wanted Swiss orange mint.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me draw you a map to the kitchen.
See you guys. Wes and I are going to the movies. Come on, Wes. We're going to be late.
I'm coming.
Well, ciao, people.
Wesley, what are you wearing? I didn't buy you that.
I bought it. I needed something for after 6.
Que bella luna!
Hey, guys.
Oh,
Hello, George.
honey, everybody saw you on the show this morning. You were wonderful.
Yeah, especially when you made Estelle, the cooking lady, break that egg on her head. That was great.
Oh, yeah?
I couldn't believe she was that stupid.
So, did Barbara Collins say anything? Is she going to have you back on the show?
Yeah. In fact, she asked me to be her new co-host.
George, that's great.
Oh, well done, George.
What happened to the pool guy?
Oh, he sort of went down the drain.
So, what did you tell her? Are you going to do it?
Actually, I don't have much of a choice. The station manager pretty much said whatever Barbara wants, Barbara gets.
Well, I say she picked herself a winner and that we all go out and celebrate.
Splendid idea. Oh, George, I didn't know you were out here.
Hey, Belvedere. If you're looking for that salami you hid in the drain pipe, Wes and I already got it.
You're up rather late, aren't you?
I couldn't sleep.
Oh, it's only natural to be nervous before assuming a new position.
Yeah, real funny. No, it's just this Barbara Collins broad.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's got more in mind than me just sitting next to her in a chair.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, right.
Well, are you certain about this? I mean, she didn't actually proposition you, did she?
No, not exactly. It's just I sort of heard she has this reputation.
And where did you hear this? In gym? Look, George, you shouldn't pay any mind to this sort of idle gossip.
Yeah, I know.
And in the unlikely event that she does make advances, simply tell her you're not that kind of co-host.
Thanks, big guy.
Well, at least they didn't find the backup.
Hey, guys.
Honey, what happened to your pants?
Looks like someone's finally off his fashion kick.
Are you kidding? These are Chateau Latouche jeans. They were pre-shredded in Paris.
Wesley, don't you think you're getting a little carried away with all this sartorial splendor?
No. And that reminds me, I've been meaning to have a word with you about this sweater thing.
Gentleman's quarterly?
Yeah, if I were you, I'd check out the spring quarterly preview.
All right,
Sorry, folks, we're out of time. Let's hear it for our very special guest, the fabulous Bernard and his amazing beard of bees.
Listen, Bernie, I'm really sorry about pulling out that bit of honey. I didn't think it'd get the little bugger so worked up.
Good show today, George, as always.
Gee, thanks, Barbara.
Yeah, I mean, it's a real pleasure to work with a man who's a little older, more sophisticated than these towel boys they usually straddle me with.
You mean saddle you with?
Whatever. Anyway, I have been mulling over some great new ideas for the show, and I thought we might get together and discuss them.
Oh, sure.
Huh? No, I don't mean here. No, I thought we could go to my dressing room. You know, where we won't feel so inhibited.
Oh, gee, that sounds great, Barb, but I got a sports report coming up in about 8 hours, so I better get cracking. I mean, you know how hectic things get around here during basketball season.
George, Pittsburgh doesn't have a basketball team.
Hey, that's right. And I think it's high time people knew why.
Okay, Tam, which story do you like best? Boy raised by dogs wins best of show, or productivity up at clothing optional steel mill?
Gee, I don't know, Skip. They both sound pretty tasteless.
Yeah, I know. God, I love sweeps.
Hi, guys.
Hi, George.
So, how's it going with Cruella DeVille?
I just got to get out of that co-host thing before she drives me nuts. Stick to sports where I belong.
Uh-oh.
Oh, George, no, as of today, I'm doing sports.
Huh? Why?
Well, apparently, Barbara convinced the station manager that your sports job was interfering with your co-host responsibilities.
Okay. That's it. I'm going to give that broad a piece of my mind.
I don't think she'll settle for that.
Come in, George.
We got to talk.
Fine. But first, a toast. We have to celebrate.
Celebrate what?
George, do you know what's in these envelopes?
Alimony?
Fan mail, George. Lots and lots of wonderful fan mail. And it's all for you.
Oh, yeah?
Huh? You're a hit, George. People like you. They want to see more of you. I mean, they can feel your strength, your very essence, as it comes bursting through that TV screen. They just can't wait to turn you on.
Hold it!
Problem, George?
Look, this isn't why I came in here.
Oh? Well, why did you come in here?
I don't remember.
Look, George, I think I know what's troubling you, and I understand perfectly.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Being naughty in the dressing room, it's just so tacky. So why don't we make it tomorrow night for dinner?
No.
Say around 8, my place.
Forget it.
Which do you prefer, white wine or red?
I'm not coming.
Must be white.
Oh, this is all my fault. I've created a monster.
I presume you're referring to our own little Wesley-O Armani.
You know what he's doing now? Hanging out at the mall, making fun of the way people are dressed.
I was simply trying to give people a few pointers.
Oh, yeah? Like when you yelled, "Hey, babe, you look great in paisley. It matches your complexion." Oh, don't funny, Mr. Belvedere. That's what he said to me.
Wesley, apologize to your sister.
I'm sorry, Heather, your complexion's fine.
Thank you.
But what are we gonna do about those hips?
Oh, hi, honey. Look who's here.
Hello, George.
Hi. So what brings you by?
Oh, nothing much. I just wanted to drop off a little paperwork and tell your delightful wife about our plans for dinner tomorrow night.
I'm so sorry I can't make it, but I have an appointment with a client in Harrisburg.
Oh, I can always make it some other time.
Oh, no. Don't be silly. You two, you just go on ahead. Anyway, I have some paperwork of my own to do, so it was very nice meeting you, Barbara.
You too, Marcia. Your wife is very attractive, George.
Thanks.
Maybe we can find a place for her on the show. How does Marcia the legal lady sound?
What are you doing here?
Oh, come on. Don't be such a grumpy puss.
Okay, that's it. I quit. Go get yourself a lifeguard or something. But I'm going back to sports.
Oh, really? Where? Altoona? Well, look, if you expect to do sports or anything else in this town, you had better play ball with me. Do I make myself clear?
More coffee, Miss Collins?
Oh, no, thank you. I was just leaving.
Oh.
Oh, George, see what you can do with this guest list, We've had another cancellation. Good night.
Oh, good night.
Good night.
She seems nice.
What am I going to do, Belvedere? If I don't hit her sheets tomorrow night, I'll be hitting the bricks the next morning.
That certainly is a problem.
Yeah,
And if I were in your shoes, I would simply try to deal with one problem at a time. I think we should start with the guest list.
Morning, Barb. You were looking for me?
Yeah, I got this morning's breakdown. We don't have any guests.
Oh, sure we do. I got a great show all lined up, just like you told me to.
Oh? Who'd we get?
It's a surprise. Kind of a theme show dedicated just to you.
Really?
I just wanted to do something to show my appreciation for all you've done for me and all I'm about to do to you.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
1 minute, Miss Collins.
We'll finish this later. Good morning. Welcome to the Barbara Collins Show. Now, normally, this is where I tell you who my guests are going to be. But you know what? I haven't got a clue. But I think this rascal here's got something up his sleeve. Ladies and gentlemen, my co-host, George Owens.
Ah, thanks, Barb. You know, you've been an institution here in Pittsburgh for 15 fabulous years. And I thought, wouldn't it be great to take a look back with a few special friends and show the people out there what Barbara Collins is really like?
Oh, George, I don't know what to say.
Oh, you just wait, Barbara Collins, because this is your sex life. Brad Buckley, pool cleaner, co-host, 87, 88. Biff Braddock, cable installer, co-host, 86, 87.
Oh, my God.
Steve Savage, aerobics instructor, co-host, 85, 86.
What the hell do you think you're doing? You're ruining me.
At least we'll have something to talk about at dinner.
George, I want them out of here.
I want off your show.
Fine.
I want my sports job back.
You got it.
How about a raise and a new contract?
Anything, I'll type it up myself. Just get them out of here.
Okay, folks, we're going to take a short break, but don't go away, because we're coming right back.
Come on. Whoa, what happened to you guys?
What do you mean, us? What happened to you?
I made fun of some ninth grader's outfit at Burger Town, so he decked me. I guess when it comes to clothes, I learned my lesson.
You mean that's all that it took? I could have done that.
So why are we dressed like this?
I don't know, but you guys look pretty stupid. See you later.
I don't care how we look. I say we go out for pizza. Dateline Beaver Falls. I'm pleased to report George is now happily back at the sports desk. His fidelity still intact. As for Miss Collins, last I heard, she was the new host of Good Morning Scranton. I wish the male population of that fine city all the luck in the world. They'll need it. As for Wesley, he finally learned that clothes indeed do not make the man. Although if you wear the right outfit long enough, it will change you a little.
I'm Ted Koppel. Later on Nightline, when you have them, you take them for granted. When you don't, they become the most critical thing in your life. Our focus tonight, human rights.
Tomorrow on ABC's College Basketball, the UNLV Runnin' Rebels take on the Arizona Wildcats live at 1.
Hi, Mr. Bellyflop.
Angela,
My parents signed the consent form so I can go.
back to Pluto, I hope.
Angela and I want to help the homeless of Pittsburgh, so we're going to volunteer to shelter downtown.
Oh?
Yeah, we're going to cook them breakfast.
I thought you wanted to help the homeless, not kill them.
I think what you're doing is very laudable.
Well, we both have been very fortunate. Let me help. Oh, thanks, Heath. You know, Mom, this was the best Christmas ever. Really? Yeah, I mean, it was perfect. We were all together, trimming the tree, singing Christmas carols. Dad didn't even make us watch Perry Como's Christmas in Cambodia.
It was nice.
So do I have to see you guys on New Year's, too? What? Well, I was hoping I could have a party here. I mean, without you or Dad or anyone else hanging around.
Oh, gee, I don't know.
Well, there won't be that many people, and there won't be any sex or drugs either, because everyone's too afraid to do that stuff anymore.
Well, your father and I were invited to a fondue party at Skip's.
Oh, come on, Mom.
Well, okay, honey.
Great. Can you take him with you? Huh? Mom's letting me have a party here on New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah? So can I have one, too?
No.
It'll be good for me. Mr. Belvedere says I need to work on my social skills in case the FBI doesn't give me a new identity.
All right. Here's the deal. You two can have a party here together.
What?
Yeah, Heather, you can invite some of your friends, and Wes, you can have some of yours. I know you're both mature enough to work on this together.
Right, Mom. Okay, so at the store we gotta get potato chips, bean dip, paper hats for my friends, paper bags for your girlfriends, noisemakers, balloons, and cherry Kool-Aid.
Hey, this is supposed to be a sophisticated party. We're not going to drink Kool-Aid.
Well, we need sun to mix with the vodka. I'm kidding. It's just to fill up the balloons.
Hello, children.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, can you think of anything else we need for our New Year's party?
Yes, earplugs for me.
But you're not going to be here.
Yeah, it's New Year's. Your Mambo Club always has a party down on the wharf.
Oh, I'm afraid it was discontinued after last year.
Huh?
Things got a little wild. Our conga line got out of control and injured 5 stevedores.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere. Do you really want to start the new year with people like us?
Certainly. Then I'll know the rest of the year can't get any worse.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live a good life yet.
Hey, Ma.
Hi, hon.
Listen, do we have any vitamin C or anything?
What's the matter? Are you coming down with something?
I don't know, but I'm not going to be sick on New Year's Eve.
Ooh, you're burning up. Just a second.
Oh, no, Mom, look. I'm just going to take a few of these, and then I'll be...
Yeah, this is a friend of Mr. Belvedere's. He's too shy, so he asked me to ask you if you want to go out with him on New Year's Eve. I found your name in his little black book. Aren't you Donna King? Oh, you're Donut King. Sorry.
It's almost 103.
It's not so bad.
I'm surprised you're not delirious. Come on, young man. You march yourself right upstairs and get to bed.
Hey, I don't even live here anymore.
Well, I don't care. If you keep running around in this weather with a fever, you'll wind up with pneumonia.
Hello, Kevin.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere, would you please fix up Kevin's room? He's going to be needing it.
But I was promised once they left, the children weren't allowed back anymore.
He's only going to be here till he gets better.
Oh, come on.
Upstairs.
Yes, Mommy.
Oh, well, can you wait till after New Year's to get your hip replaced? Yeah, I understand. Thanks.
So?
I can't find anybody.
Oh, well, if we don't find him a date quick, we're going to be stuck with him.
Hey, how about Broomhilda? You know, the Huffnagel's new housekeeper? She's not too old, and she's got that snotty look Mr. Belvedere likes.
Oh, yeah. But how are we going to get them together?
Oh, I think I can arrange that. If anyone asks, I've been with you for the last 10 minutes.
Only 10 minutes? Then I can assume it wasn't a bank job.
I didn't do anything.
I know you're in there, you little beast.
That doesn't sound like the Avon lady. Can I help?
Your son sprayed me with a garden hose.
Call him my son again, and I'll spray you myself. It's just that I'm not the boy's father, thank heaven. But regardless, I'm sure it was an accident. Right, Wesley?
Aren't you going to introduce yourself?
Oh, I am sorry. I am Lynn Belvedere. I'm the Owens housekeeper.
Oh, yes, it's a Schumacher. I just started working with the Huffnagels.
How do you do? As I was saying, I'm sure the lad didn't mean to do it.
Oh, yes, he did. He's a spiteful little hooligan, and I wouldn't mind giving him a good throttling.
Hey, sounds like you two have a lot in common.
What's that mean?
Oh, nothing. Just that I detest him, too. And now, Wesley, I believe you have something to say to Miss Schumacher.
Do you mambo?
Your father and I are leaving for the party now.
Hey, Mom, what is all this stuff?
Oh, well, sometimes Mr. Belvedere uses this as sort of a punishment room. You know, when your brother's been bad. Anyway, what are you doing out of bed? And why is this heater off?
No, Mom, it's 98 in here. And that vaporizer's giving me jungle rot.
Do you want to get better or don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Look, I know it's no fun being stuck in on New Year's Eve, but you don't want this to get worse, do you?
Yeah.
All right, I made this for you.
Mom, I'm 20 years old. I don't drink hot cocoa anymore.
Sorry.
Here, give it to me.
It'll keep you nice and warm inside.
You used to put marshmallows in it.
I'll be right back.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere. I don't think she's so bad.
Fine. Then you go out with her.
So I hear you got a hot date with Hazel over at the Huffnagels. What are you two going to do? Back him in the new year?
That's it, I'm not going.
Hey, come on, big guy. I'm sorry.
That must be her.
Get it, I've changed my mind.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere.
This is ridiculous. Why should I go out with a perfect stranger so you two bunco artists can make a mess that I'll have to clean up?
Hello?
Well, as long as she's here. Shall we?
I'm sorry I'm so tall.
Oh, that's okay, I guess.
This is the most humiliating experience of my life.
I'm sure you'll have worse.
Why didn't you invite some girls your age?
I don't know. I don't see any boys your age.
They all left when they saw your geeky friends. May I? So my pediatrician says I'm out there growing. That's great. Excuse me. Isn't it midnight yet?
Don't worry, you'll know when it is.
Why, you're not doing anything gross or disgusting, are you?
Hey, relax. If you'll excuse me, I have to go check on the frogs.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I'm Cindy.
I'm Kevin, and I'm no longer contagious.
Oh, you're Heather's big brother, right?
Uh-huh. So, if you want, maybe we could go back up to my room and share a bottle of NyQuil, huh?
Oh, okay, everybody. It's almost midnight. Is everybody ready?
I know I am.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One frog?
He's just faster than the rest.
Well, the living room's still here. That's more than I expected.
The house looks fine. You said it would be a disaster area.
Oh, they only cleaned it to irritate me.
I had a very good time tonight. I never had Egyptian food before.
Yes, I thought you looked rather worried when the waiter said 1 hump or 2.
Anyhow, I really should be going.
No?
Well, it's almost 2, and I have to be up early to fix breakfast at the Hofnagels.
I find that a community trough is good enough for the Owens family. While you walk me home, I'll walk you home.
Hey.
Happy New Year, Dad.
Give me that.
And your father's feeling a bit under the weather this morning. You mean he tied one on last night?
Mm-hmm. So is the car in the Hufnagel's pool again?
No, because I was the designated driver.
So, how'd your shindig go?
Great. Yeah, Wesley was a designated moron.
More French toast for anyone?
Yeah, it's quite a spread, big guy.
Yeah, Mr. Belvedere, you really didn't have to make fresh apple juice.
Oh, once you've climbed the tree, the rest is easy.
I'm done.
Oh, thank you, Wesley.
So what's with you, Mr. Belvedere? I've never seen you in such a good mood before.
Well, I'm usually not when you're around. Just kidding. You're a delightful little scamp.
I think he had one ho-ho too many.
Well, I trust everyone kicked off their new year in good style.
Yeah.
So how about you, Mr. Belvedere? How was your date?
Oh, you know, the usual.
Morgan.
Oh, morning, Elsa.
I lost an earring here last night, probably under the cushion on the couch.
Probably. I mean, the usual for me.
Yes, Kevin?
You know, you tell me I should stay in bed, and then when I call you, you don't come.
I'm sorry, honey. Is there something you want?
I'm through with that.
Kevin, aren't these all your old things?
Oh, yeah, I found all this stuff in my closet. Pretty neato, huh?
Yeah, but Kevin, you're not going to be here that long.
Hey, Mom, take my temperature. I think it went way, way up.
Kevin, I took it 20 minutes ago. It was the same.
Well, I'm bored.
Well, there must be something you can do, some schoolwork or something.
Yeah, but it hurts my eyes when I try and read.
Well, I'm sure you'll feel much better in the morning.
Well, you could read to me.
What?
Well, like you used to. Remember?
Yeah, sure. All right, what'll it be? European history or abnormal psychology?
No, this one.
The Cat in the Hat?
By Dr. Seuss.
Do you have any idea how late it is?
Why? Am I being grounded?
I think we need to talk.
I'll have a nice chat. I'm going to sleep.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere.
Very well.
We want to know what's going on between you and Miss Sexmacher.
It's Schumacher.
Look, you've been missing meals, staying out at all hours, doing God knows what. You've got us all worried sick.
I'm sure Miss Schumacher's real nice, but maybe you're going a little too fast, getting too involved with her.
Yeah, we think you should start seeing other housekeepers, too.
Look, both of you, I'm deeply touched by your concern. But I'm a grown man, and I can handle these things fine by myself.
I can assume then you're taking precautions?
What exactly do you mean by that?
I'm not sure, but I hear they're very important.
Good night, children.
Hey, watch this. Depth charge. Dive.
That's great, Kev.
Wednesday, finish your eggs. You'll be late for school.
Okay.
More maple, Master Kevin?
Sure. I don't have to go to school because I'm sick.
Yes, we know.
Leslie, you little creep. No,
What a lovely view.
Thank you.
I mean, the woods. The very sun bounces off the empty branches.
Oh, yes, lovely.
So, I thought we could go to the drive-in again, like last night.
Oh, have they changed the movie already?
Does it matter?
Actually, I have been spending a little too much time away from my duties.
Oh, I know, me too. It's just that we have so much fun together. We seem to like the same things. It's not too often you find somebody you wouldn't mind spending the rest of your life with.
Yes. Well, I better get on with my raking.
Okay. What about coming over later? The Hofnagels are going to an NRA meeting. We could have the whole house to ourselves.
I'd love to. But I'm not really sure the Owens would let me.
Can't you just sneak off? They can't be watching you every minute.
Set the dinner table, please.
Sure.
If you like, I'll take you down to the mall after dinner.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. We can go and see that horror film based on your memoirs.
Aren't you going over to the Hofnagels tonight?
No, Wesley.
Why not?
Actually, I I may not be seeing Miss Schumacher as frequently as before.
Oh, she dumped you, right?
I simply decided we were getting a little too involved and that we should slow down a bit.
Didn't a certain somebody already tell you that very same thing?
Yes. But he was a little smack-faced toad, so I didn't listen.
So did she take it okay?
Yeah, quite well. It's a good lesson for you, Wesley. How to handle a delicate situation in a mature and straightforward manner.
Lynn!
Oh, God, hide me.
I thought you told me.
I left a note.
Hide in the basement.
No, that's the coward's way.
Oh, Lynn!
See you later.
Is Mr. Belvedere here?
Oh, no, he was deported this morning.
Hey, Wes. Miss Sexmacher. Where's Belvedere?
Remember, Dad? Those two guys came and dragged him back to England.
Huh?
Remember? Something about a couple wives back in Bristol?
Oh, yeah, them.
I don't understand.
I haven't gone anywhere, Ilsa.
Hey, she was buying it.
I appreciate your moronic attempt to protect me. But I should handle this myself.
Come on, Wes.
I see you got my little note.
Yes.
What's the suitcase for?
Sir Hufnagel's fired me.
I'm sorry.
He said I was seeing too much of you.
Oh.
I'm so stupid. I was actually glad when he did it. I thought you'd say you'd quit too, and we'd go off to Maine or someplace and open a little bed and breakfast.
Sounds very nice.
Then why not? We could do it. I have some money saved.
Else I can't.
Oh.
I promised the Owens that I would stay with them at least until Wesley went off to college or the penitentiary.
I guess they understand.
The fact is, I'm rather set in my ways. And I'm not looking for a long-term relationship with anybody.
I see.
It's just that every New Year's, my youth becomes a more distant memory. For a moment, you made me feel young and vibrant and alive. But now I'm exhausted.
Thank you. Well, I've got a bus to catch.
However, I'm certain that someday, somewhere, we'll see each other again.
Sure. Take care of yourself.
You too.
Bye.
Hey, man. Hey, where's my hot cocoa?
Downstairs in the jar.
What are you doing?
Packing your clothes.
What for?
We want you out.
But I'm still sick.
Tough.
Oh, that's real nice.
Kevin, I don't know what's happened, but ever since you've been in here, you have turned into a bratty little 14-year-old.
Oh, yeah? I mean, I guess it's all that children's cough syrup.
Oh, look, honey, I know how nice it feels to be protected and not have to worry about school or finals or reality.
Yeah, and I guess it was nice having somebody take care of me, just like they used to.
I guess I forgot how nice that was, too.
Well, I'll just pack my stuff up.
Sure, honey.
I just want to finish one more chapter.
All right, I'll do it.
Oh, no, Mama. You don't have to read to me anymore.
Anything for my little baby. Rex felt his insides begin to throb as Jennifer let drop her lace negligee to
Finish Dr. Zeus.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
As of this writing, Kevin's temperature, along with his IQ, has returned to normal. Sometimes I'm not sure which is higher. As for my lapse into adolescence, I've just received a postcard from Ilsa. She's invited me up to Portland to enjoy her new bed and breakfast. I might try the breakfast, but I'm not too sure about the other. Well, another new year is underway. The Colonials have a new president. Wesley has some new hormones, and the world in general is bumping along. But the most important thing is, I'm still here. I'll drink to that.
Tonight on Nightline, the death of Japan's Emperor Hirohito, from divine ruler to figurehead. One question plagued him to the end.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Kevin. What you got in there?
Medical supplies. My roommate Casey's got a bad cold and fever, so I thought I'd try and nurse her back to health.
Aspirin, thermometer, chest rub?
Yeah, I figure I might get lucky.
Kevin, don't they sell these items at drugstores?
Well, yeah, but as long as I'm stealing your food, I might as well take this stuff, too. See ya.
My life as I know it is over.
Run out of press-on nails?
I was trying to move my bicycle out of the garage, but Mom's Porsche was blocking it. So I backed the car up just a little and put this teeny tiny scratch on the door. Mom is going to kill me.
Well, if it's such a small scratch, perhaps your mother won't notice. I suppose I could be wrong.
Do you have something to say to me, young lady?
Somebody's been to the beauty shop? Mom, I am really sorry about the scratch, and I will never, ever go near your Porsche again. I triple promise.
Heather, I loved that car when I was a lawyer. And since I quit being a lawyer, I love it even more. I am slinging hash and singing Teen Angel 5 times a day to pay for it. So you are going to pay for the damage, Missy. And until you do, you're grounded. And that's that. George, wait till you hear what your daughter did.
Later, huh, Marsh?
What's the matter, honey?
Well, they brought in some hotshot news director to boost the ratings.
Well, the ratings haven't been that bad, have they?
Are you kidding? We're getting killed by reruns of Flipper.
That's what I watch.
Oh, great. My own family doesn't even watch me.
I do, George.
Oh, thanks, big guy.
Your 11 o'clock report helps put me to sleep. Of course, your 6 o'clock report does that, too.
Well, this new guy told me I have to jazz up the sports. Well, what the hell am I supposed to do? Read the scores standing on my head wearing a tutu?
Now that's entertainment.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cared when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared, but sometimes things get tired.
1 minute to air. How you doing, Tammy?
I haven't seen Skip yet. I'm a little worried.
Oh, don't worry. Who is that?
Our new meteorologist. She's a former Miss Weather Balloon.
The high-pressure fronts look pretty good to me.
Just point me to my chair.
Hey, Skip, what's wrong with you?
Nothing. Just a stomach flu, 104 fever. Am I sitting yet?
30 seconds.
You look like you should be in bed.
Are you serious? With millions of loyal Pittsburghians awaiting me in their living rooms? Besides, I'm not giving that new twerp any excuse to replace me.
Hello, team.
Hi, Chief. Hello, Mr. Cornwell.
Skip, are you okay?
Oh, I've never felt better, sir.
15 seconds.
You sure you can walk?
I'm positive.
Skip, I can do it.
No, you're too good. I mean, it wouldn't be fair to you.
How about if George does it?
Me? Well, if it's only George, I suppose I could use a little rest.
5 seconds.
I don't know anything about real news.
Perfect.
Good evening. I'm George Owens, sitting in for Skip Hollings.
It worked for Uncle Milty.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hello, George.
Well, how was I?
How were you what, honey?
You should have seen Flipper tonight, Dad. It was the one where Flipper finds his long-lost brother in a can of tuna.
Oh, we saw you.
Yes, George. We'd just like to talk to you.
Hey, the news director likes my style. Said he wants me to keep anchoring until Skip comes back.
Yeah, what's wrong with Skip anyway?
Well, they don't know for sure. They're running some tests to be on the safe side.
Well, look out, Flipper. Here comes George.
Anybody can go head-to-head with a bottlenose dolphin. You can.
Padong Curbunuto. Curbunato. Curbinito. Curbogano. Curbonito. Curbo...
Are you having a stroke, George?
No, I'm reading the newspaper.
Oh, how are Nancy and Sluggo?
Go ahead and make fun, but as long as I'm the anchor, I'm learning everything I can about the news.
It's very commendable, George.
Yeah, but they picked today to start a rebellion in Indonesia. How the hell do you pronounce this general's name?
That gentleman's name is simply Curbinato, like potato.
You mean Curbinato like potato?
Potato, potato, Curbinato. Let's call the whole thing off. You say potato, I say potato. You say Curbinato, I say Curbinato. Potato, potato, Curbinato, Curbinato. Let's call the whole thing off.
This is it.
Nice, someone was thirsty.
I'm recycling. Pretty soon I'll be able to pay Mom the whole $250 for that stupid scratch. How much are they worth?
Well, let's see. 42 cans per bag divided by 25 cans per pound. Congratulations. You just made $1.68.
68?
Only 892 pounds to go. Come, Heather. You can do it. Remember, it's hard work that made America great.
We have a high-pressure system coming in from the east.
Wait just a minute. You're not the new weatherman. I'm the new weatherman.
No, you're not. I am.
No, you're not. I am. I'm the new weatherman.
No, you're not. I am.
No, you're not. I am.
30 seconds. Boys and girls, I've got great news about Skip.
You gonna be okay?
No, he's going in for surgery.
Oh, no.
What's wrong with him?
They found a polyp in his colon, just like President Reagan. They're going to operate any minute now.
Poor Skip. Maybe one of us should go down there.
I am way ahead of you. I already sent a camera crew. We're going live.
To the guy's operation?
You bet.
Well, does Skip know we're doing this?
No, but he's a pro. He'll love it. Sell it, George. I see big numbers.
Good evening. I'm George Owens, sitting in for Skip Hollings, who won't be sitting anywhere for a while. Minutes ago, doctors informed our Metro News Action Desk that Skip has a growth in his colon. Let's go now to McBean Memorial Hospital, where our Metro News medical reporter, Dr. Dave Apicella, is live on the scene with Skip.
Hi, Skip.
Skip, can you hear me?
Go away.
Well, don't worry, pal. We're all behind you.
Dr. Dave, what exactly is a polyp, and what is the procedure to remove it?
Tammy, a polyp is a small protuberant growth. In Skip's case, it's growing along the interior colon wall.
Oh, God.
Now, momentarily, our crack surgical team here at McBean Memorial will probe Skip's insides and then perform the surgical excision.
Oh, God.
Now, I understand we're ready now with our special mini micro metro cam live inside Skip Hollings' colon. Are you ready, Skip?
Live where?
Sorry about that little mix-up. That was from our West Virginia miners' strike story coming up later in the show. Anyway, Skip, thanks for that inside scoop.
Skip Hollings, The Fantastic Voyage will continue with surgery results tonight at 11, right here on Metro.
You did great, George. I love the way you seem genuinely concerned.
Oh, I am. I mean, the man's having an operation, and we turned it into a circus.
Yeah, wasn't that great?
$2.20. $2.22.
It's Friday night, Heather. Shouldn't you be going somewhere?
Well, I was finally going to go out with John Tricosis, but I had to cancel to make money to pay off Mom. I get 2 cents for every envelope I stuff. $2.24. $2.26.
Heather, I'm touched by your plight, but you're also getting on Mr. Belvedere's nerves. I will lend you the money you need.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Belvedere. Mwah. Thank you, 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 thank you. If I can ever do you a favor, all you have to do is ask. Oh, and can you finish those for me?
Can you believe this? Carbonato's just been replaced by Sun Gay Guy Ong. Son Guy Gay Gong.
Hello, everybody.
Skip! Hey, buddy.
Hi, you weren't supposed to be here till tomorrow.
Well, the doctors say I'm fine. I just have to go back every 6 months for a checkup.
Well, it's great to have you back, pal.
I know. I've been watching you.
Skip, how was the plumbing?
Oh, wonderful. Now that the camera's gone.
Super. This is a surprise. Could we chat a moment?
Boy, he looks great.
Yeah, he's even got his snotty attitude back. Hey, what's this for?
That's my Heine donut.
Traitor. Well, what's the matter, Skip?
I'm fired.
Huh?
Congratulations, Owens. You're the new anchor man.
Howdy, stranger.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, I was just finishing breakfast. Bye.
I haven't seen you for breakfast in about 3 weeks. In fact, I haven't seen you at all.
I've been busy.
Busy avoiding a $250 loan.
Ding, 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 ding. Mr. Belvedere, you weren't serious about me paying you back, were you? I mean, Dad never made us pay back money he lends.
Dad is a chump.
But I'm just a kid. I'm not supposed to be responsible.
When I was your age, Heather, I did tasks around the house in exchange for food.
Boy, you made Ollie a bandit.
Which gives me an idea. For every task you do around the house, I will subtract an appropriate amount from the 250.
What do you mean?
I mean you're our new maid.
All right.
And your first task will be to take out the garbage. That will give you 2 simoleons.
Why couldn't Mom have a station wagon like a normal mother?
Let's go. Yeah, get him up, moving on. Get him up, moving on. Get him up, everybody.
What are you doing, George?
Just a little rewrite.
The copy's fine. That's why we pay news writers.
Yeah, but I think it's going overboard calling a doll factory fire a Kennan barbecue.
You don't have to think, George. You're an anchor man now.
Look who's here, George.
Skip! Great to see you, buddy.
I thought I'd stop by to apologize to you, George. I was a little upset the other week.
I can understand you being sore.
So, what are you up to, Skip?
Well, I got another job.
I knew it wouldn't take long.
Well, where are you working, pal?
At a smaller station, actually, but I'm moving past news into the entertainment end.
See that? I knew you'd land on your feet.
Skip Hollings always does.
Well, Tony the dead body, what do you think of tonight's feature? It stinks. I could not agree with you more.
Hey, Westman, what are you doing up so late?
Watching Shock Fear Theater.
Huh?
It's on some crummy cable channel. This Count Chocula guy is really pathetic.
Oh, no. It's Skip.
We'll get back to Skullman versus the Horrible Demon after a word from our sponsor, Ed's Small Motor Repair. Remember Ed's motto? I like motors, and I'll fix them, too.
Is this gonna happen to you when you get fired?
Okay, Mr. Belvedere, I finished the laundry.
Look who's here, Gulag Gertie.
How much?
Shall we say $6?
For 7 loads, and I ironed and folded everything, even your boxers.
You're whining. $5.50.
Mr. Belvedere, that's slave labor.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I washed the windows, I polished Dad's golf clothes, I even vacuumed all the donut crumbs out of your pant cups.
And you still have $94 to go. Carry on.
Yes, master.
And that's it for the weather. On behalf of the entire Metro News team, I'm George Owens. See you at 11.
Clear.
Mr. Cornwell?
Yeah. Could we talk to you about Skip?
Hey, what about Skip?
Well, he was our anchor man for 15 years, and now he's at some cheesy cable show playing Count Chocula.
So?
So maybe you could give him another chance.
Hey, I got enough problems, pal. I saw the demographics on you, and you're losing women under 35.
Gee, maybe I could have a gallbladder operation.
I'll sleep on it.
You don't have to tell me it broke. And is it my fault, Smarty Pants? Where's Ed's Small Motor Repair now? I wasn't talking to you, Tony. I used to be a newsman. Today in America, lots and lots of things happened. But I'm stuck here. Oh, I hate this show. It's not even scary. You know what's scary? The budget deficit. That thing on Gorbachev's forehead. And to top it all, I found out I have periodontal disease. You want to see that too?
What the hell is happening with Skip?
Well, from the looks of it, his gums are receding.
I gotta go. Skip? Skip? Skip?
Out here, George.
What are you doing out here?
Go away. Leave me alone.
I brought you some coffee and a donut.
I never want to see another donut again.
What you got there?
An award for the first investigative report I did on TV back in '61.
I never knew you won any awards.
Berkeley in '65, students protested, and I was there. Detroit in '67, riots in the streets, and I was there. I even got a color TV out of it. I was a damn good reporter.
And when I became an anchorman, it was a dream come true. Some dream.
Hey, you're still the same guy who won those awards in there, Skip. And I know you can go out and win some more.
It's too late for me.
It's never too late. Throw your shoulders back and keep your chin up high, and you can still soar with the eagles. Like this guy.
Now you know how I feel.
Hey, forget the makeup and the damn cape. Guys like Cornwell, that's over. You were proud of yourself before, and you can be proud of yourself again.
You really think so, George?
Yeah. Yeah, the polyp. You're an actor. You got your hair dyed. Hell, you could be president.
Thanks, George.
You're welcome.
Now get me the hell off of here.
Sure. One minute.
Where's Owens?
No idea.
George, buddy, we got a new anchor, man. You're back on sports. Hey, no reflection on you, buddy.
I just got back from Skip's apartment. I barely managed to talk him down off a ledge.
What? I don't believe it.
It's true.
I don't believe you didn't call for a camera crew. You have a jumper and you don't get us the exclusive? What kind of a newsman are you?
What kind of human being are you? Didn't you just hear what I said? The man almost jumped.
Hey, this is real life. Some people can cope, some people can't.
Oh, yeah? Well, cope with this.
Wow!
George!
5 seconds, Owens.
WBN Metro News with George Owens with sports, Abe the Ape with weather, Ken Sakaguchi, and at the anchor desk, Jim Ritchie.
Good evening. At the top of the news, the largest oil spill in history threatens the Atlantic coast. But first, great news from the Pittsburgh Zoo. Sparky, that little bear cub that's been refusing food for 3 days, enjoyed a hearty lunch today of pine nuts and blueberries.
Orange juice?
$3. That makes 246.
Tea?
Another 3 greenbacks. That makes 1 to go.
With milk.
Well done, Heather.
I'm proud of you, honey.
Yeah, great, Heather. Could you pass the butter?
Dream on.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Kim.
All right, Angel's Mercy has returned.
Yeah, Casey's been sick an awful long time.
Yeah, I think she's been faking the last couple days. She must like those rub-downs I gave her.
Forget it, Kev. No one believes you even touched her.
Hey, listen, I'm dying for a good English breakfast.
Oh, don't look at me. This is being served by Mademoiselle Heather.
Oh, why?
She scratched Mom's Porsche. Mr. Belvedere loaned her the $250. She tried to weld. She made her his slave.
$150 for that little ding on the door?
How did you know about that? You haven't been here for weeks.
You know, I think I left the thermometer in my apartment.
Hold it, mister. Explain yourself.
Well, a few weeks ago, I had to reach some old notebooks, so I pulled the Porsche out and put a tiny little scratch on it. You didn't notice, so why say anything?
Why say anything?
Kevin, would you like some nice sausage and toast?
I'll get you, Kevin.
Perhaps later, if he's still got his teeth.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
As reparation for his crimes, Kevin has agreed to lend Heather his car for a month. Heather has promised that if she puts a scratch on it, it won't be one that takes 2 weeks to notice. George seems to be quite content, away from the anchor desk and back in his natural milieu of ice hockey fights and men named Bubba. Skip, in the meantime, has sought psychological help and also accepted a reporting job in Cleveland. His absence, however, leaves Pittsburgh without a Count Chocula.
No!
Hey, what's going on in there?
Come in here and find out.
Kirkenbauer. Wait a minute. Before you go running off to the can, I don't want you to forget to watch Just the 10 of Us. Next.
Later tonight on Nightline, the unseen power in Washington. Ted Koppel takes an inauguration night look at the people with real clout, and they're not the ones whose names you'd know.
Tennis shorts, sunscreen, sun hat. Auto
I look?
Like Speedy Gonzales. I don't understand why we can't go on this cruise. Yeah, we never get to go anywhere.
Well, it's not your 21st anniversary. Besides, this will give you the chance to spend some quality time with Mr. Belvedere.
So stick to your desk and never go to sea, and you will be ruler of the Queen's Navy.
God, Mom, please don't do this to us.
I mended the drawstring in whatever these are.
They're clam dippers. Learn when you go after clams.
What are you going to do, frighten them to death?
Come on, George, we shove off at 1800 hours and we don't want to be late.
Got your tickets?
Right here. Good old cousin Leo. Too bad he had to go in for toe reduction surgery. Marcia and I really made a killing on the cruise tickets.
All right, kids, I want you to do your homework, get to bed on time, and do whatever Mr. Belvedere tells you.
Oh, don't worry, Mrs. Owens. Have a wonderful time. I'll mind the home front. I must be the cab.
Bye, honey. See you later.
Lynn Belvedere.
Yes?
Lieutenant Anthony Marsden Smythe of Her Britannic Majesty's service.
The Queen?
Whereas in the past you have faithfully served Her Majesty, whereas your domestic skills are without parallel on both hemispheres, whereas we are in dire need of these skills, you, Lynn Belvedere, are strictly charged to attend the Queen's person without delay. I shall await without.
See, that guy's going to be waiting a long time.
Not at all.
Hey, listen, big guy, you better make a choice. You're either working for the Queen of England or for us.
Cheerio.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rivals, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live a good life yet.
Do you believe Belvedere just walked out like that?
Oh, George, now we won't be able to go on our cruise.
Oh, well, sure you can. We can take care of ourselves. You've left us alone before.
Not without round-the-clock surveillance.
Well, what are we going to do? If the plane goes, we're going to miss the Princess Lucretia.
Oh, forget it, George. We'll never find anyone to watch the kids.
Bon voyage!
Happy anniversary, Mr. and Mrs. Owens. If you hadn't gotten married, Kevin never would have come along, and I wouldn't have a roommate. Oh, thank you, dear.
Say, Kev, remember when you told us how grateful you were for us helping with your college tuition?
And for helping with your apartment rent.
And us picking the cockleburrs out of your hair when you're sent home from camp?
Remember how you said you wanted to pay us back one day?
Yeah.
Today's the day.
Belvedere skipped out. Our plane's leaving in 45 minutes. You're taking care of the kids.
Hey, wait a minute. I mean, what about my apartment? What about Casey?
Well, if your roommate Casey really is just your roommate, she can roommate on her own for a week. Can't you, dear? Yeah, sure. Bye, Kev.
But, Mom, but... Well, dinner seems to go pretty well.
Hey.
I said dinner seemed to go pretty well.
Nobody ate any of whatever that was you made.
The important thing is that it went smoothly.
Come on, Kev. I'm just having some harmless fun.
What are you doing?
Loading the paradise.
That's illegal.
Wait till you see what I do to the roulette wheel.
Okay, that's it. Everybody listen up. Now, I have made a list of household duties. If everybody just does their own part, we'll all...
Live happily ever after.
Okay, Wes, you take out the trash, wash the dishes, clean the bathrooms, and dust the downstairs. Heather, you do the laundry, make the beds, clean the kitchen, and dust the upstairs, okay?
Gee, Kev, who's gonna milk old boss egg?
Pretty soon, we'll have this place running like a well-oiled machine. Now, I've got a test in the morning, so I'm going to hit the hay. You guys go finish your chores, and then go nighty-night.
Right.
Here be your quarters for the duration, your ladyship.
There must be a mistake.
Begging your pardon, ma'am, but it says here you got the governor's suite.
Wait a minute. I thought this was supposed to be a cruise ship.
Yes and no, your lordship. The Princess Lucretia's actually a freighter, but we do take on the occasional joy rider.
Are those cows?
Aye, we be bringing beef round the Horn to Frisco.
Well, why don't you go through the Panama Canal?
The Panama Canal is for sissies.
You know, Marsh, there's something just plain not right about this.
You're right. I say we get off while we still can.
You're free to leave if you're not afraid of sharks.
Holy smokes! We've sailed! Hey, look, Ace. I demand to see the captain.
Captain Peel at your service.
Well, now, you listen to me, Captain. I've seen your brochure, and this is way off. I mean, we don't even have a place to put our clothes.
Are you blind as well as stupid?
Oh, God!
What's this? It ain't dinner time?
Begging the captain's pardon.
You shut your mouth and come with me.
Mercy!
Heather! Hey, turn the stereo down! Heather!
Are you talking to me? I can't hear you.
You can hear Radio Free Europe with the way you're wired. Keep the stereo down, will you? Hey, Wick! Get up here now!
What's on your mind, Kev?
You forgot to take out the garbage.
I've been a little busy.
Yeah, what are you doing down there?
Playing with my electric trains.
You're awfully dressed up.
I'm the conductor.
See you later.
Heather, I demand to know where you're going looking like a bad Madonna video.
Why don't you take all that energy and clean this place up? The house is a wreck.
Right. Hey, wait! Hey, Wes, I'll give you $5 if you help me clean this mess up. Huh?
Gee, Kev, you know, I'd love to help you out, but the super chief is pulling into Albuquerque.
You know, you guys wouldn't be sassing me if Mr. Belvedere were here.
This was for heroism during the Blitz. This was for climbing Mount Everest. And this was for winning the Pillsbury Bake Off. Oh, excuse me, I think the royal family is summoning me. Lynn Belvedere here? Who? Kevin? Wesley's doing what? Heather went where? Not now, Kevin. I have a meeting with some members of the royal family. They're here now. No, I will not say hi for you.
Hello? Kevin?
I'm gonna kill you, you little
Kevin?
Oh, hi, Case. What are you doing here?
Well, I was worried about you. I haven't heard from you in 3 days.
Look, somebody owes me $103.50.
What's going on?
Wesley ordered a dozen pizzas when he knew I was cooking dinner. And now he wants me to pay for it when he knows I don't have the money, so I was gonna beat on him until he paid the guy.
Oh. You took an order for 12 pizzas from a kid?
I've been under a lot of pressure lately.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll give you 10 cents on the dollar.
Sold.
Pay him, Wes.
How about a tip?
Ease up on the dippity-doo. All right, Case. Stay and have some pizza with us.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I guess the place is a little messy.
Messy? No offense, but I've seen landfills that were tidier. Well, who's in charge?
I am.
Well, since it's pretty obvious no one is, you get yourself upstairs and scrub that junk off your face. And you, get your button gear and start cleaning up this mess. And I suggest that you get into the kitchen and put whatever's causing that smell out of its misery.
Okay, she's so cute when you're mad.
Move it! Move it! Move it!
I finished the dishes.
Thank you, Wesley.
I picked up the living room.
Thank you, Heather.
Took out the trash.
Thank you, Kevin. All right, everybody up to bed. Not you, Kevin. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. I'll be up in about 10 minutes to tuck you in.
Bed bugs?
You know, this is kind of weird. You and me taking care of Heather and Wesley. It's, sort of like playing house.
Down, boy. Only game we're playing tonight is gin.
I'll deal.
Oh, George, that food was inedible.
Yeah. The jellied eels are really backing up on me. I complained to the captain, but I don't think he's going to do anything.
Lash the cook to the yardarm, matey.
Help me, please! Oh, God, no! No, please! I'll never do it again!
I don't like complaints from the passengers. This is for Mr. Owens. This is for Mrs. Owens. And here's one to grow on. My stay at Buckingham Palace is proceeding amiably. The members of the royal family have welcomed me with their usual graciousness. Although Prince Philip gave me a shellacking in lawn bowling, of course, I let him win. I have given counsel to those who have sought my advice. And quite frankly, I'm pooped. Come in. Oh, you shouldn't have.
No, they are from Mrs. Thatcher. She's waiting in the limo.
You're still here?
You bet. Wes, what do you have on your face?
I don't know, toothpaste, I guess.
Come here.
Oh, please, no.
Just hold still.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Morning, Case.
Morning, Kevin.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, no, I'm late for Western Civ.
Western Civ has waited for 5,000 years. I'm sure it'll wait for your breakfast.
What?
Kevin?
Right. Breakfast.
Well, you look very nice, Heather.
Well, I'm glad you approve, Casey. If you'd send me back to change my clothes one more time, I'd have to wear my Girl Scout uniform.
Your oatmeal's on the table.
I don't eat oatmeal.
All right. I have some lovely stewed prunes.
Oatmeal.
Kevin, here's your grocery list for after school.
Right.
And don't forget to pick up the dry cleaning.
Okay.
And be sure to come home right after you do your chores. Don't hang out with Carl. He's a bad influence.
Yes, dear.
Oh, look, George, the sun is shining, and the water is so smooth and blue.
See, Marsh, I told you. We stuck things out, things will get better.
You look like an able-bodied man. I'd be needing a new stoker for the boiler room.
Now you
I'll take none of your lip. And you be pulling galley duty. Our cook has fallen apart on us. Now, come on, shift yourselves. Come on, out.
See, Marsh, I told you there'd be activities.
Boy, am I beat.
You're beat. I'm the one who was on her feet all day in that hellhole they call a kitchen.
Well, you better come up with something edible for breakfast. The crew thinks you poisoned them.
Well, there's only so many ways you can prepare chopped meat.
That was meat? Anyway, the boiler room wasn't so bad. Something about physical labor. Smell of honest sweat. The guys, Emil, Uriah, Steve. I like Steve.
What happened to your shirt?
Steve wanted it. I guess he liked me, too.
Well, you look pretty good without it, you able-bodied stoker, you.
You look pretty hot yourself, you galley wench.
Hide me! Hide me! It's mutiny! Mutiny!
Is anyone asked mutiny, Captain? Billy, lad, fetch me this him-bowling knife.
Let's do that someplace else.
Stow it. The two of you have jinxed this tub. The crew's voted to put you overboard.
George?
Well, somebody must have stood up for us. What about Steve?
Steve's dead. He wanted you to have this back. The lot of you, move your carcasses on deck. Move it.
Yeah, well, when we get back to land, tell it.
I don't get it, Mr. Belvedere. Have I sunk so low that I can be outsmarted by one of Kevin's girlfriends? Technically, Wesley, Casey is Kevin's roommate and girlfriend, and as such deserves to be treated with dignity and respect. Huh? Perhaps if you made an attempt to get on her good side. So far, the only side I've seen is a housewife from hell.
Wes, who are you talking to?
I was trying to have an imaginary conversation with Mr. Belvedere. I thought maybe he could solve our dragon lady problem. And? Nothing. Maybe if I ate a couple pounds of M&Ms.
Please don't go nuts on me, Wes. I never thought I'd say this, but you're my last link with sanity.
I know, it's bad, isn't it?
Casey's driving me out of my mind, trying to turn me into a proper young lady.
I can't figure how someone so old-fashioned can be so hip. She put an alarm on my bedroom window so I can't sneak out. She put fluorescent baby powder on my slippers so she could track my night moves.
She's been tracking my phone calls. I feel like Kermit the Frog.
It's just she's got Kevin so twisted, half the time he thinks he should be changing diapers and half the time he thinks she's wearing them.
Hey, guys.
Boy, Kev, I sure hope you're at least getting some sex out of this deal.
No, I don't even know if I want it anymore. I mean, it was one thing when she was treating you two like little kids, but then she started on me, and I'm not a little kid.
The question is, what are we going to do about it?
Mr. Belvedere, this is an emergency. You have to tell us what to do.
Casey's driving us crazy. She makes you look like a softie.
She took all my new makeup and hid it, and I don't know where it is, and I look like a mole.
All she does is boss us around and give us orders. I mean, who died and made her queen?
Majesty's pardon. I believe that's for me.
Hey, Case, after the euphoria of knitting wears off, maybe I could go to the video store and pick something up?
We'll see.
Yeah, I understand now they have talkies.
See you guys later. Where do you think you're going?
To the mall to hang out?
Oh, no, you're not. Wesley, you had detention and were late for dinner, and Heather, you've got an English test to study for.
Oh, but it's Friday night.
Back up to your rooms. Come on, this isn't fair.
Yeah, come on, Case. What's the big deal? Why can't they go?
You heard my reasons.
I heard your reasons, and your reasons stink.
All right. Kevin, you're undermining my authority.
What authority? I mean, who are you, the big boss of the world? Wes, Heather, go to the mall.
Wesley, Heather, stay where you are.
I said go.
I said stay.
Who wants to go to the mall?
Yeah, this beats odds are gonna stick all the hell.
Watch your mouth, young lady.
No, she doesn't have to. In fact, nobody has to do anything. I'm out of here.
Kevin.
Casey, I am tired of being grown up. I'm especially tired of being grown up with you. I'm going to the record store, and I'm going to get any album I want. Then I'm going to Burger Town, and I'm going to eat way too many French fries with gravy. And then I'm going to pick up my buddy Carl. You remember the bad influence? And I'm going to do anything he tells me to do. So there.
I guess I fell asleep.
Yeah, it's kind of late.
Got some gravy on your shirt.
Oh, thanks. Look, Casey,
Kevin,
I
I'm
know
really
I was
sorry,
rough on... Listen, Casey, I think the world of you, and I really appreciate all the help you've given me. But this whole thing just kind of got out of hand.
I know.
I mean, half the time I feel like I'm 7 years old again, and then I'll turn around and it's like we've been married for 30 years. What'd you say?
I said I know.
You do?
Kevin, I'm the oldest of 8 kids, and my mom and dad both worked. I always had to struggle really hard to keep control of everybody.
Oh.
So sometimes I come on too strong or I get too bossy. But it's only out of caring. I mean, if I didn't care about Wes or Heather or their handsome older brother, I would have walked.
Tell me again about the handsome older brother.
Nice of the Coast Guard to drop us off.
Yeah. Mom, Dad, we weren't doing anything honest.
Knock yourselves out. I have but one ambition left, to die in my own bed.
You heard her.
Since my return, the routine at the Owens residence has been restored to its usual abnormal state. Kevin and Casey are roommates once again, or whatever the young people are calling it. Heather and Wesley still won't obey my orders, but now they're not obeying more politely. George and Marcia are so grateful for my return, they gave me a slight raise, then docked me a week's pay for my English sojourn. It's nice to know the House of Owens can't live without me. I only wish the House of Windsor could.
Tomorrow at 8, it's the final mission for a member of the MI Force on Mission Impossible. Then Hawk shows that crime doesn't pay. It hurts on A Man Called Hawk. Followed by Murphy's Law.